One, we're Gucci. We are Gucci. Welcome in, Tube. Welcome in, YouTube. Here we go. All right, guys. Oh, and he left the request box. Anti-cases. Anti-cases. Trump supporters request up in the box. You are the demographic of people that I want to have a conversation with. If you're over on the Tube side, you may call in the number on screen, 737-295-5321. Looks like we already got a spammer in the chat. I sent you an invite. Not a problem. Not a problem. Welcome into. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button. Guys, let's continue to do all the things that the algorithm loves. Engage with the engagement. Yeah, the bots have been botting. The bots have been botting. You should see how it looks on the YouTube side. It's literally like long ice cubes across my damn head. It's weird. It's weird. What's up, Yelly? What's going on? A lot of news happened. Y'all. Saw we got a couple more Epstein file documents. Apparently some of them had leaked emails between Epstein and Elon. That's fascinating. Not that it matters much because Trump's already distanced himself from Elon quite a bit. So that's going to be his cover for that. We narrowly avoided a shutdown, at least for now. If I'm not mistaken, you guys helped me out with this. What was it, 2-3 weeks? I've been tuned out, guys. Last 2 days. If you guys only knew the last 2 days that I had. Goodness gracious. I slept till noon today. Very busy 2 days, but we're back in business. Thank you, Penelope, for knocking out the little cares. I'm going to reset it to another one of those 1 cent gift goals. Guys, it's very important that at the start of the live, we knock these little things out. So there we go. We're going to set the GOAT ones. We are shut down until they vote on Monday night. I believe it's like a little pause. Yeah, so it's not like official, but kind of, yeah. So we're going to see what happens. And it's going to be over DHS funding. Wasn't there something else on the docket that was also the reason for the shutdown? Or was it primarily DHS funding? House still needs to vote. That's correct. In any case, looks like we got our first guest. Guys, you guys already know what to do. Let's keep the show going and get to talking to our first individual here. True Investments. Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
All righty. And do you regret your vote?
Nope. He's making our country stronger and less inflations and more bigger economy.
Cool. You think Trump is a strong man?
Of course.
Okay. What if you were to give me 2 factors that would determine a strong man, what would they be?
Get rid of all the illegals and what's funny, sir?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Okay. Get rid of the illegals and protecting our children from the LBGDs and keep the border out.
I've never heard of the LGBTs. I'll look into that. All right. So the border and LGBTs. Okay. Where to start? Okay. So you're under the belief that deporting the undocumented migrants that would be here within the United States would be a net positive under this administration, correct?
It would be a good and positive, yes.
Okay. And why do you think that?
Because they're stealing our money. They're taking our houses. They're taking our jobs. They're eating the dogs.
Cool. So the majority of undocumented migrants, or individuals in general, but specifically we're talking about undocumented migrants, legal, whatnot, would be renters. There's no data showing that they're eating up homes because the average person can't afford it, much less an undocumented migrant who, based off statistics, would be a low-skilled worker who would not be making much wages to even be able to afford a home. So we're talking about a whole lot of renters. In regards to stealing our money, the ones that would be here legally would have ITIN numbers and would be paying into taxes, in which oftentimes, especially if we're talking about the state level, like places like California, what they pay in taxes is what covers many of their undocumented migrant programs, nor would they be able to get any type of federal program. So they're not getting that money.
Y'all just spewing that Democrat propaganda. Y'all don't know the facts.
Okay.
Y'all don't know the facts.
What fact do you have?
Under Joe Biden, we had open borders. There were all these people coming in from with the borders opened.
What does that mean?
Duh.
Is there a big door that was unlocked by Joe Biden?
It means the border's open.
I'm unaware of the southern border specifically having a big door that Biden unlocked. So you want to get a bit more specific?
It ain't no big door. Stop being stupid with me.
You're the one who
The,
said it was
the
wide
border
open.
is open on
You're
the
the one
back,
who
but
said
now
it
it's
was wide open,
closed.
my guy. Cool.
The-
So I'm unaware of any
They're
big lock
coming
that's
in
on the
from
door that
Mexico.
was
They're coming in
unlocked by
from
Joe
Canada.
Biden. Can you tell me how Joe Biden opened the border?
He said that he enacted a law that said all the people could come in and get free housing.
Not a single law was passed in regards to border security under the Biden-Harris administration. There was 7 to 8 different bills that were put forward by Republicans and Democrats alike, and none of them went further than the Senate. So there is no law.
That's because the Democrats are trying to keep it open.
Well,
They
no.
don't want more
The
borders.
Democrats co-sponsored several different bills that would have added to border security, such as hiring agents, setting a cap on the amount of people that can cross weekly, and then it was Republicans that shut it down, more specifically in the last bill presented in early 2024.
Well, all I know is that under Joe Biden, our country was failing.
Well, you don't.
Now we're the golden
Apparently, you don't, because one of your descriptions for a failing country would be an open border, and under the Biden-Harris administration, we didn't have that. So there's that. Where do you live? You don't have to give me your specific area.
Alabama.
What's your state? Alabama. That tracks. So in Alabama, over the course of the last 5 years, have you seen a increase in brown people?
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Lots of them people coming in from Mexico.
Didn't like
Puerto
that, did
Rico,
you? You sure didn't like
the
all those
different
brown people coming
countries.
in. Okay. Interesting. So did you only see white people before 2021?
It was barely there, but
It was barely
after
white
Joe
people.
Biden came in, they all start flooding in.
Where
because
were the
that's-
white people before 2021?
They were there. But then Joe Biden comes in, and then they all just start funneling in.
Okay.
Because he's paying them. I bet you he's paying them to come in.
Joe Biden is paying undocumented migrants to come into the country. How would he do
That's
that?
right. He gives them free money.
How
free
does
food,
that work? Free food?
food stamps, housing.
Undocumented migrants are not eligible for food stamps.
Yes, they are.
Incorrect. That is a federal benefit that they would not be able to apply to, because if you apply for those benefits, you would have to be an American citizen. Do you know what an NGO is?
Let me guess. You got vaccine? You got the vax, the jab?
Nope, and that has nothing to do with this conversation. Do you know what an NGO is?
This guy probably got the jab.
Sure. Do you know what an NGO is?
The NGO?
Yeah.
Not going to go there?
No.
Not going to go there. That's what it means.
Okay, well, I will go there. So an NGO would be a nonprofit. Many nonprofits across the country would be people who take it upon themselves to give any type of benefit or aid to undocumented migrants, with the majority of them not getting federal government money, because federally that would be against the law. So I don't know what you're referencing. Do you know of an undocumented migrant who's getting money in food stamps? Because I don't. Last I checked, it
They
can't be
all
a
are,
thing.
sir.
They
Maybe
all
you don't know
are.
it.
Okay.
Maybe you don't know it. 'cause
So
you're
are
not-
they still getting it?
Of course. I keep telling you.
course?
That's why Trump is trying to
So
kick
now
him
you're
out
telling
of
me the
here.
Trump administration.
Thankfully, we got ICE in there.
So the
Get
Trump
rid of all these
administration.
immigrants.
So under the Trump administration, these same undocumented migrants would be getting food stamps just because they're here.
They're
So
getting the
you're
same
saying
benefits 'cause
that
he's stealing.
federal law with SNAP allows anybody, including undocumented migrants, thank you guys for the follows, to get food stamps.
Sure, they're coming in from all the country, from other countries.
Yeah. So, but
And
what
they're
you just said,
stealing
but
our
what you said is under Trump with SNAP, these undocumented migrants are still getting food stamps, according to you.
Yes.
So Donald Trump, the anti-immigration, anti-illegal alien, whatever president, is allowing undocumented migrants to get SNAP.
No, he's trying to kick him out with ICE.
Well,
That's why we
hold
got
on.
ICE there.
Here's the problem with what you just said. Kicking them out doesn't change the fact that they would be allowed to get it if they're here, or if they come right back, right? So according to
Man,
you,
yo,
our federal law
yo,
allows
you
them
rats don't
to do
know
what
a
you're
damn
saying.
thing about
Apparently
this
not. According to you, under the Trump administration, he is allowing undocumented migrants
Hey,
to
listen
steal
to
money
me.
from
Hey,
American
listen.
citizens through SNAP.
Well, thank God we got ICE, because they're getting all these idiots
You're not a
out of
real
our
person.
country.
I don't believe you're
We're
a real
getting these
person.
idiots out of
Are
our
you a real
country.
person?
Sure, I was born in this country.
I
Are
don't.
you?
I don't think being born here makes you more real than someone else. But okay. Um,
You don't look like you're born from here.
I'm an American, bro. I was born here.
You don't look like it.
What do I look
Just
like?
like Obama.
Just
Obama
like
wasn't black.
Obama?
Obama's Muslim.
Trump supporters request up in
Remember-
the box. You're the demographic of
remember
people that I
was
want to have a
also-
conversation
She ain't
with.
even black. She was probably from another country.
Dang, bro. Hey. Hold on. Your live is not eligible for recommendation for the next 10 minutes because True Investments does not comply with our community guidelines. Bruh. The restriction will be removed once they are disconnected. Misinformation that may cause moderate harm. Hey, True Investments. It's been a blast talking to you, man. It's been a blast talking to you. I appreciate that. You just got me a flag. You just got me a flag. Bro said... Okay, quick recap. First and foremost, continue to tap the screen. Let's get the likes up. Why do y'all have such hot mics when you come up here? Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up to 50K. Let's do that within the next couple minutes. There's 445 of you in here. Make sure that if you're not following me, hit that follow button in the top left corner and send your daily heart me's upon doing so. Share out the live with your friends, family, repost, add to your story, group chats, all those good things. Let's knock out these little football goals and I'll continue to reset it to those 1 cent thingy majiggies. So according to this guy, there's no law whatsoever that bans undocumented migrants from getting federal aid such as SNAP. And the only way to stop it would be to deport them. But that wouldn't change the ones that are still coming back in and then reapplying. And Donald Trump has presented nothing to actually stop that. I don't look like an American citizen because he's a real person because he was born here. And Barack Obama was a Muslim. Okay, that was fun. Kim, did you vote for Trump? Kim, did you vote for Trump? I invited you to unmute. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Figure it out, Kim. John, we already know you voted for Trump.
Yes.
You regret your vote today? Or are we still hanging on?
Oh, I do not regret my vote. Of course not. President Trump is great.
President Trump is great. Define great. Give me one thing you think he's doing great on.
Yeah, this is all my personal opinion.
Yes, we know you only have personal opinions that you cannot substantiate with factual information. Go ahead.
He stopped all this DEI woke bullshit nonsense.
DEI woke nonsense bullshit. What's DEI?
Like diversity, equity, and inclusion.
That's what it stands for. So I asked you, what is DEI? You just told me what the acronym stands for. What is it? What does it do? What is its function?
Well, equity is equality of outcome, and it's unattainable.
Okay, hold on. Are equity and equality the same thing?
No, equity.
So how is equity the equality of outcome?
It means that any discrepancy between like races would be just attributed to white racism. Any negative outcome is just attributed to white racism.
I mean, many negative outcomes are directly correlated to racism, white supremacy in the country, but no, not every single one. I think if a black person goes out on the street, takes a stick, puts it in between his wheel, flips his bike, and busts his knee, that has nothing to do with white people. So you're wrong there. I don't think you know what DEIA does or what it is. Are you under the belief that DEIA was some type of program or system where we see a black person named Jamal and he's like doing the dope on the streets and like beating his brothers and sisters and you know, robbing the country, and then he applies for a job, and because he's black he would have preferential treatment over a white person with the qualifications? Is that what do you think it is?
It's the villainization of whiteness.
It's the villainization of whiteness. Would you like to explain to me how DEIA is the villainization of whiteness?
Yeah, do you know who James Lindsay is? He did the hoax papers.
The hoax papers. What a great start. Go ahead.
Yeah, so like, okay, so what he basically did is he took Mr. Mustache's manifesto, we'll just call it MK, right? And this was submitted as an academic paper. He basically just took Mr. Mustache's manifesto and changed the J word to straight white men, and it was accepted as an academic paper. This is what I mean by the villainization
What
of
paper
white.
are you referencing?
He did an academic paper. He did what's if you just look, you know what it's called, grievance study affairs.
What does that have to do
Right.
with DEIA policies?
You asked me how you asked me how white being villainized,
Which
and I'm
you
telling
correlated with DEIA. So we're talking about DEIA. So you
Yes.
brought up a paper.
Well,
what does the paper have to do with DEIA policies?
Well, it's showing how crazy and the universities are that they would accept an academic paper that was based, like I said, he basically
An academic paper for a class?
No, it was submitted to. Look, if you want to know specifically what I'm talking about,
I want to know
you just gotta
specifically what you're talking about, and I'm asking you to elaborate on specifically what you're talking about, and you seem to be struggling. So, was this academic
Bullshit.
paper that was submitted in one of these colleges or universities the blueprint for DEIA policies for every single private institution in the country?
Just telling you how
I'm going to take that as a no.
straight
So
white-
this paper has absolutely nothing to do with DIA policies, as you brought it up, and the
I did,
villainization
but
of
dude,
white
you
people.
You asked me how whiteness is being villainized, and I'm telling you.
You literally haven't, because you referenced a paper, but you couldn't even cite what in the paper is villainizing white people.
He took Mr. I got to use TikTok speak here.
Yeah,
Mr.
so
Mustache,
again, so
you know
you
that-
referenced like your personal opinion. If you can cite what part of the paper where he would have done this, that would be fantastic. Or did you just not read it, actually?
Dude, this was accepted.
Thank you guys
academic
for the
paper.
gifts. Appreciate you. We're going to set like one more of these little 1 cent gift goals before we go up on the gifts. Continue to tap the screen. Let's get the likes up to 50K. If you're not following me, hit that follow button. Send your daily heart me's. Keep doing all the things. W's for everyone who cleared the gift gallery 2 days ago, so we don't have to worry about that today. Best way to support the platform, guys, is going to be the links in the bio, whether it's following my other social media platforms, joining the Discord, getting something off the merch shop, or donating to the links in the bio, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. You may do so with the links in the bio. Greatly appreciate y'all. Those of you on the tube side, hit the like button. You may send a super chat or a super sticker. Appreciate you guys. Okay, so can you cite what on this paper is villainizing white people or not?
Yeah, I have I'm trying to explain it to you and you keep interrupting me.
Well, I'm just asking you to get specific because you keep rambling.
Okay, here. Duped Academic Journal publishes rewrite of MK as Feminist Manifesto. This is what I'm trying to explain to you. He took Mr.
Okay,
Mustache's
I don't need your paraphrasing. What's the name of that paper again?
Dude,
what's the name of the paper again? Because I don't need your like paraphrasing. I want the specific paper so I can read what you're talking about. What was the name of it?
Here, I'll show you a screenshot of it. 1 second.
You can literally just tell me the name of it so I can pull it up for everyone here.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, here, you want me to put in? I can do that.
Why is it so hard for you? Just give me the name of the paper.
Well, it's not okay. Grievance studies. That's all you gotta. If you just
I just
type
have
in
to
grievance
Google
studies.
grievance studies, and I'm gonna find this paper.
James Lindsay.
Grievance studies. James Lindsay. Okay. That's Wikipedia. This is a 54-minute video. James Lindsay, the Grievance Studies hoax. Blah, 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 blah. The Grievance Studies affair and accusations of data fabrication. Reevaluation of the Grievance Studies affairs. Let's see. Reflective ethnography to examine hypotheses in many disciplines are motivated by extreme ideologies. About this published accepted 7 hoax articles in a number of peer-reviewed journals. When the story broke in the Wall Street Journal, the author stated that the articles advocated a number of ludicrous, inhumane, and appalling ideas. For example, one argued that men should be trained like dogs in shock collars. Their acceptance for publication was therefore taken as evidence for the kind of ideas that many academic disciplines will advocate for. So apparently this paper is a monumental joke, referencing things like training up men as dogs as an example of sociology and critical race theory to go alongside with feminism and other things. That sounds outrageous, nor would any feminist actually advocate for that.
Okay, all I'm trying to point out to you with this is how crazy the colleges are.
You're
That they're-
trying to
it
point
has
out
to do
a
with
hoax
postmodernism.
article.
Dude, they were accepted as academic papers to prove how crazy
There was
the
accepted as
universities-
academic papers. So when we're talking about academic papers, are we talking about curriculum where this paper was used and then taught to the children, or I guess, yeah, adults, young adults in colleges and universities, or was it some like paper that a student wrote? What are you talking about when you say academic paper?
Okay, dude. I mean, you understand,
You
like
don't
like,
know
You, dude, you keep fucking interrupting me, man.
because you don't know.
Why do you keep doing? No, you're being a damn grouch.
Sure.
Okay.
Nothing
Do you
about
know-
my
you-
spirit currently
know
is
that-
grouchy.
You know
But okay.
that you understand that there are academic journals. You understand this, and that academics submit papers. to
Again,
be
I
published,
asked
right?
you a question that you're refusing to answer. When you're saying academic journals and papers, was this accepted curriculum by the colleges and universities to teach to students? Yes or no?
No, it was just a
No,
paper.
so then I don't give a fuck.
Dude, you
Colleges
don't
and
fucking-
universities are not out here teaching people that white people are the problem and they should bow to every black person and feminists should like train up men like dogs. That's not something that's being taught in schools. So I don't care about the opinion pieces of what people think DEIA or anything else is.
Why would this be?
And how would
accepted
Donald
as
Trump be getting rid of this
Why would
quote
this
woke
be-
crap when that had nothing to do with DIA implemented in our government or the average private institution that affirmed DIA policies?
Dude, President Trump is keeping women's sports for women and not letting men participate.
Yeah, I don't know what
It's
that had to
unfair.
do with your
not part of-
original
wait a minute,
argument
that's
that
not-
was DIA. So that was a monumental
let's-
pivot.
that's
Got
not
you. No
part of-
problem.
that's
No
not-
problem. So
Wait a
so
minute,
are we
dude,
taking
shut
that
the
as a
fuck up.
concession? Are we taking that as a concession? No?
No.
Oh, so then
No.
can you now cite the actually the papers are relevant. This wasn't something being taught in schools. So I don't know why you brought that
Dude,
up.
do you want me to just pull this? Dude, I'm going to show a screenshot of this.
Dude, you can show me a
barely-
screenshot of the paper.
You
What
not-
does that have to do with
Dude.
colleges and universities teaching it?
Dude, it's just the point. I'm telling you.
What's the point? That anyone can write anything and put it up anywhere? Is that your point?
You keep interrupting me.
God bless you.
Can anyone? W's Andy for the Astro Bear. I appreciate you. Big W's to you. Appreciate your support. And thank you guys for the follows. We're about 600 people in here. Let's get the likes up to 100K. W's in the chat to Sean. What's up, Sean? For the $5 super chat. Why do I get the feeling that this guy thinks high school English is academia? I could be wrong, but I think not. That part, Sean. I'm a little confused. Big W's to you. Big W's to you. Guys, best way to support the platform is going to be links in the bio. If you're over on the tube side, you may send a super chat or a super sticker. So, my guy, any academic paper can be wrote by anyone and put up
God
anywhere.
bless you.
And you're going to use this
Alright.
as an example to explain not only what DEIA is, but the quote woke ideology that Trump would be fighting against.
Look, man, you asked me how whiteness is villainized. I'm giving you an example, okay? And I told you, Mr. Mustache's manifesto was accepted as an academic paper when they just changed the word from J people to straight white men.
It was accepted as an
That's how.
academic paper. Let's unpack that because I've been asking you for the past over 10 minutes to elaborate on it, which you've been unable to. So this was a paper that someone submitted for a class.
No, dude, it's what James Lindsay, Helen Pruckrose, and Peter Boghossian submitted as an academic paper.
An academic
That's what I
paper
just got
for
done.
what? What
To
was
be
the purpose of the
published.
paper? To be published
Sure.
where?
Dude, I don't. You just not fucking. Look, why don't you just.
To be
go
published
an
where?
academic journal.
In an academic journal. And how was this academic journal used?
Dude, I do.
Did you know that Hitler's manifesto is published in several academic journals?
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
Yeah, you can go read
I
his,
don't-
his manifesto. It's taught in schools. Are people praising Hitler? Are people trying to teach Hitler and his ideology as an example of
Eric,
what
can
we
I
should be
just
going
read
forward
this
with?
to you? For all of
I have
history's
no
history,
problem letting you
this is
read it to
from-
me, but before you read it to me, I need you to answer a simple question. What was the purpose of the paper that you're about to read? How was it submitted and why? Was this backed by the school? Was it taught to students? because that would help with the relevance of this paper. If you just want to read it to say, hey, this paper says some crazy stuff and this is exactly what the left wants, that's ridiculous, right? That's a far-fetched opinion.
It was submitted as a hoax to prove how fucking crazy that.
It was submitted as a hoax. So it was a joke paper.
Yes, on dude,
and then how was it used?
What the hell is wrong with you?
How was it used?
Dude, it was used to show how crazy the colleges and the left are.
It was used to show how crazy. So let me get this straight. The mere submittance of this paper is an example of how crazy the left is.
Yes.
Anyone can submit anything.
Yes, and there's a...
So how is that an example of the left being crazy?
Because they fucking accepted something where Mr. Mustache's manifesto was taken and applied to straight white men and was accepted. What the fuck don't you understand about
I
this?
understand it. I'm asking you, how was it used after that acceptance? What was it accepted to be used for?
It's used by people like me, showing you fucking people on the left how crazy you are.
No, I'm asking you.
God bless you.
What was the academic paper that you're referencing that this paper would have been submitted to? Thank you, Jessica Simone, for the money gun. I appreciate you. Big W's to you. I did not see that we knocked out this little 1 cent goal. Give me a second. I will reset it. Thank you guys so much for your gifts. I greatly appreciate it. 659 people in here. Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up to 100K and beyond. All right. So here's where... Okay, here's John. I'm a stupid person, okay? I'm a very stupid person. I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea how this paper was used. I have no idea what the purpose was, which is why I'm asking you these questions. So according to you, it was submitted in an academic journal in a college or university, correct?
Here, why don't I just read you this from
my guy. I just told you I'm stupid. I'm trying to understand what you're saying. So it was submitted in an academic journal to be used in colleges, correct?
But it was done as a hoax.
It was done as a hoax. So hold on. No. I understand that it was a hoax. But the purpose of the hoax was to see how far it would go, correct? They wanted to see where it would go. Right?
Well, to show how crazy the left
is. To show how crazy the left is. Got you. How was this paper, after being accepted into this academic journal, how was this paper used? What is the threshold for accepting these papers in this journal?
It was just because it was a hoax. It wouldn't be used in any way. The point of it was.
No. Well, hold on.
Dude,
So they did it as a hoax just to see if it would get accepted, correct?
Right.
Okay, then. So the intention was never for it to be actually used. And I guess the academic journal people, right? The academic journal people did not know it was a hoax, correct?
Let me just, if I could just read this to you.
The academic journal people did not know it was a hoax, correct? The academic journal people did not know it was a hoax, correct?
Right.
Got you. So it's just the people who submitted it that knew it was a hoax the whole time just to see if it would get accepted. All right. So upon this, let's say it was accepted. That's what I'm trying to get to. Let's say it was accepted. How would this paper would have been used? Okay, it was. How would it have been used?
Well, I guess it would be, even though it was a hoax, I'm using it now to show you how crazy the left is. This is my entire argument.
Yeah. Okay, I don't care about the personal opinion of a random leftist who writes a paper. My concern is if any random leftist can write literally anything and have it taught in schools. Otherwise, it's pointless, right? So, upon it being accepted, which it was according to you, before anyone knew it was a hoax, how would it have been used in colleges and universities?
Dude, I just don't look.
You don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and stop wasting time here. You have no idea how it would have been used. I don't even know how verifiable the story is, nor do I care. So I'm gonna run with your argument. You're using this as an example to say that the left is nuts because they wrote a paper and it got this far in a college or university.
Not the left
okay.
That wrote the dude.
Oh, got you. It's not the left who wrote a paper. It was just a joke hoax by whoever the fuck wrote it. W's in the chat to Shauna for the bonfire nights. Thank you so much, Shauna. I appreciate you. Okay. So your side of the aisle, actually, this is my question. Did your side of the aisle write the paper?
Yeah, well, I would say Lindsay he's very critical of the woke left.
So he's conservative, correct?
I think that's probably, I mean, he's definitely...
Right-leaning. Is it fair enough to say right-leaning?
I think so.
Got you. So a right-leaning nut job wrote a crazy fucking
He's a
piece
nut job.
as an example to
Yeah.
say how crazy the left is to see if it gets accepted. And you're now using this thing that a right-leaning person wrote as an example of how crazy the left is?
Yeah.
Okay. Chat.
If you'd like, I can read you what.
Dude,
I can
why
read
do
you
I...
what Rick-
legit question, serious question. Why do I want to know what's in it? Why would I want to know what's in it?
I told you what's in it.
Right. Why do I care what's in it? Why do you want me to read it?
Because I'm proving. You asked me how whiteness is villainized, and I'm telling you.
Your example, thank you for the follows. Your example of how whiteness is villainized was a makeup piece by a far right leading nut job.
That was accepted by a liberal academic journal.
Accepted to be used how?
Completely
The
absurd.
acceptance means nothing to me unless I know how it was used and how it would have been harmful to people being taught in schools.
Dude,
That's
the
why I
whole
keep
point is
asking you these questions.
accepted in the
It being
first
accepted
place.
means nothing to me.
Being accepted in the first place.
Accepted
the
for
entire
what?
point.
No. What it's accepted for is what matters, not the fact that it was
And I
accepted
did-
to begin with. It was accepted as a piece to be displayed as how crazy they were or someone's opinion that anyone could have easily read. That's one thing. If it was accepted to be taught to students, then I would tell you, listen, John, I'm trying to help you out here. John, if the paper that you're talking about was accepted by these institutions to be taught to other students as factual, I would go, that left is crazy. That's insane. We should ban this. We should outlaw this. That's insane, right? Right? But if it wasn't accepted to be taught to students, then I could fucking care less.
Dude, look, you just don't seem to be understanding what I'm trying to tell you. I just look. If you'd like me to read this,
Okay. Just go ahead and read it. Go ahead and read it. Why did you stop? What? Read the paper. You've been arguing for all this time. Just read the fucking paper. Why was he fucking whining just to start reading the paper and stop? Read the paper, my guy. And then they say I don't let them talk. You had all this time. I finally say read the paper, and you're not reading the paper. This is the problem with America. This is the fucking problem with America right here. You wasted my time. All you had to do is read the paper, bro. All you had to do is read the paper. Anyways. Guys, I'm funny sometimes. Tube, you already know what happened. We just played the drop song. Mac OS audio capture. Is it not picking up my sound? It's not picking up my audio. That's weird. Sky, did you vote for Trump? Sky, did you vote for Trump? Sky, are you there? Okay. Sky, come back up when you're ready to talk. Erica, can you come up here for a second? Because it's showing I'm not getting, like my mic audio is fine, but it's like my other audio that's not showing up. I don't know if people can hear the guest. Or it could just be a glitch. W's in the chat too feisty for the $10 super chat. On the YouTube side, this academic paper says this caller is a bigoted incel. Yeah, I would never get up on a panel and use a paper written by a far-right lunatic as an example of how crazy the left is. That was a wild argument that he tried to make there. W's in the chat to Sean Green for the $5 super chat. Dude, you are akin to getting a tooth pulled without Novocaine. If you think that you're vilified, maybe you're the problem. I think that Republicans need to stand on what they say, which is to stop being a victim. Why are you guys always trying to make yourself out to be victims? The victim mentality is dangerous. Dangerous, guys. You can't get anywhere in life thinking that you're a victim of every single thing in life. How dare you? W's in the chat to Sean. W's in the chat to Feisty. W's in the chat to Molly. Hi, Molly, for the $10 Venmo. Hi, Hector. It's my birthday. Molly, happy fucking birthday. Happy birthday, Molly. Happy birthday. I'm glad you're spending it with us for some reason. W's in the chat to you, Molly. W's in the chat to you. Appreciate your support. Guys, we just passed 100K likes. Big W's to you guys. Big W's to you guys. There's 751 of you in the live. Let's get the likes up to 200K and 200K onwards. If you haven't sent your daily heartbeat, make sure you do so. If you can't send your daily heartbeat, that's because you're not following me. Hit that follow button in the top left corner. We are live every Saturday at 3 p.m. CST and randomly throughout the week. Let's knock out these little finger heart goals. We have a couple more of those left. Share out the live with your friends and family. Do all the things that the algorithm loves. Big W's to you guys for the follows. Anti cases. Trump supporters request up in the box. You are the demographic of people that I want to have a conversation with. I talk too fast. If you're over on the tube side, you may call in the number on screen, 737-295-5321. That's 737-295-5321. Alrighty, looks like we have our next guest here. But yeah, guys, I need the chat to spam happy birthday, Molly. Happy birthday, Molly. Thank you so much for spending it with us.
I was tapping the screen, my bad. Didn't mean to come up.
Oh, good. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, guys, only request up if you're a Trump supporter. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter who regrets your vote or you think you have no reason to regret your vote. Those are the two people that we're trying to speak to right now. If you regret your vote, I'm prioritizing individuals such as that because I really want to know why. I want to know when. I want to know why. I want to know how. And if you don't regret your vote, then I can give you several reasons as to why I think you should. And I can back every single one of them up. For example, I think Trump supporters should regret their vote when we have to use papers written by far-right lunatics as an example to say that the left is crazy. I think that is crazy. Absolutely. 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 1 second, y'all. Liam, fuck off. There we go. We don't platform Liam over here. We have better things to do. I'm not going to be one of those creators. No offense to them. With that being said, double tap the screen, guys. Let's get the likes going. 671 of you in here. Keep doing the things. Keep doing the things. Absolutely. Absolutely. And he's back. I'll tell you what, Liam. I'll make this easy. I'll make this very easy for you. Okay? Because I respect boundaries. And I don't appreciate my boundaries being disrespected. So we're going to go ahead and hit that button that starts with a B. And now you can't request up. I'll see you in a couple minutes when you come up on your backup, and I'll block that one too. And that's how that works. That's how that works. Guys, I have this thing personally about recurring ops. I do my best every day to talk to a new group of Trump supporters because I think some of you just are stuck in your ways. I don't think you intend to change. I don't think you intend to listen to the reason. I think you make these same fucking arguments. So why would I continue to platform you? Some of you are funny. And I'm like, okay, you know, it'll be a good little hee ha ha. But the rest of you, you have nothing to contribute to the conversation. You come up here and spread hatred and harm specifically towards LGBTQ people, black people. I'm not doing it. Women, like I'm not doing it. I refuse to. I will sit here and I'll talk to this damn chat for the next hour before I let some of you fucking MAGA debaters up on this panel over and over and over again. I refuse. With that being said, thank you guys for the follows. I appreciate you. Liam is just a whiny maggot baby. That's another thing. I can't stand the sound of that motherfucker's voice. He literally sounds like he's just whining all the time. Ah, the left is so crazy. You got cooked, Hector. You got cooked. Yeah. What do you think about Daddy Trump? Trump's your daddy. That's how Liam sounds. Can y'all tell I'm in a good mood today? Guys, I got sleep. I got a good amount of sleep. Luna, you vote for Trump?
It's Laura Bell, and I did.
Laura Bell, I apologize. Laura Bell, you did vote for Trump. Laura Bell, you're a special character. And the reason why I'm saying you're a special character because you're a Trump supporting woman. It's very rare we get Trump supporting women up here. So I want to let you know you are a royalty on this platform right now, okay? I want to give you the floor to say your piece.
Well, I'm 32. I'm from the state of Texas, and I wanted to talk about the faucet that Donald Trump turned on in that state of Washington.
What?
You don't remember when Donald Trump turned on that faucet in Washington?
No.
No, you don't remember when Donald Trump turned on that faucet in Washington back in the beginning of last year? He talked about that drip stuff.
You're fucking Trump.
Hi.
Oh my god.
Yo, I was like, what?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
I appreciate you coming up.
You should look at the bio real quick before though, if you can look at my
Get the
bio.
fuck out of here, Olive. What the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Bruh. First off, I had no idea that was Olive. That was a good accent. That was hilarious. Oh my god. Miss Wonder, you vote for Trump?
No, I'm sorry. I just have to tell you, I'm friendly, but I was getting really, really heated. I was listening to a live earlier, just a few minutes ago, and the guy was all like God and God and Jesus and all this stuff, and he's like going after Don Lemon and all this thing, and I kept saying, you don't like Don Lemon, but Besson and Thiel is okay. They're gay and married, right? And they just kept ignoring me, but I just had to tell you that. I was really mad because he's saying we're all.
Thank you for coming up to tell me how mad you were listening to a MAGA panel. Guys, do me a favor. Trump supporters, and Trump supporters alone request up in the box. And I'm only going to say this once because I'm in a good mood. Okay? I let friendlies up at my discretion every now and then. For the most part, we have a show to run, and we need to speak to Trump supporters to keep that show going, okay? So if you are friendly, outside of Olive, we'll give an exception to Olive because she made me laugh. Stay out the request. And I'm saying this nicely this time because the next time it won't be. Thank you. I really appreciate y'all's support, but we have a show to run here, all right? Please respect the boundaries of the live. And I see a couple invites being sent out by my moderators, and Trump supporters are not coming up. Did I scare y'all off already? Actually, no, I won't own that. It was John. I think John scared him off. I think Trump supporters were listening, and they was like, is this the best argument we have today? Never mind, I'm going back to sleep. That's what I think happened. All right, looks like we got somebody here.
Call from to accept.
Caller, you're on the line. Do you regret your vote?
Yes, I do. I voted for Trump 2020. I just wanted to say, I hope you actually get someone to debate you. But
did you vote for him in 2024?
You're a faggot.
Okay.
I regret my vote in 2020, but anyone that's MAGA is a faggot.
Weird. Very weird. Any cases, Trump supporters request up in the box. You're the demographic of people that I want to have a conversation with. If you're over on the tube side, you may call the number on screen, 737-295-5321. User, did you vote for Trump?
Of course, and I'll do it again.
And did you do you regret your vote?
Why would I why would I regret my vote? We were in a great economy.
Several reasons why you should regret your vote.
Why his foreign policy has been great. His border security has been great.
What's been good about his foreign policy?
The amount of oil we got from Venezuela from Maduro stealing it from his citizens.
How does one steal oil from their citizens?
He sanctions his own citizens, and he just doesn't give his citizens
his own citizens.
Because he gets all the money from it.
W in the chat for Camera King for the Thunder fucking Falcon. Holy shit! Big W's to you. God damn. Appreciate that.
Economy is growing.
Let's hold on.
GDP is
No.
up 4%.
Let's stay on Maduro sanctioning their citizens. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, Venezuelans are one of the poorest people in the country, but they have the most oil reserves.
W's for the amusement park. Hold on. I'm claiming ignorance on this. I'm claiming complete and utter ignorance on this. I have no idea if he's right. I have no idea if he's wrong. I have no idea. Okay, so I'm looking this up.
Countries.
I'm looking this up. Okay, I have no idea what he's talking about. Let's see. Based on recent reports up to early 2026,
they have
the Nicolas
94,
Maduro
96.
regime in Venezuela has not traditionally used sanctions in the economic sense against its own citizens, but rather employs systemic repression, targeted arrests, and revocation of travel documents.
He's
to
a
punish
dictator.
Dissenters. That's not a sanction that you're.
He's a fascist that you support.
That's not the sanction that you're.
You support fascism because he is a fascist. He murdered people and he murdered people and he was a gang member.
Who told you that I support Maduro?
Venezuela's poverty rate remains exceptionally high, with recent
Okay,
figures
I
from
don't know why you're
2021
just
showing.
rambling things. Okay, you keep making specific claims, and I'm going to ask you to elaborate on it. Better yet, we just looked up one of your claims, which is that he was sanctioning his citizens, which is incorrect. What you'd be talking about is authoritarianism, and how he was using it to bully individuals of his era, which we all know Maduro's a piece of shit. There's no sanctions on Venezuelan citizens. That was a weird point to make. Very weird point to make. And that's why
94,
you tried to pivot to the next
96%
one.
population live in poverty.
I don't know what that has
So
to do with your
96
argument of him sanctioning
that
his
we
people.
liberated them. We
We
liberated
quite literally
Venezuela.
did not, because his vice president is now currently in power. His military still very much answers to that power. So no, they're not liberated. And quite literally, we did this for oil, which I'm sure you're actually happy about.
Yeah,
But
because
I
it
just
makes
laugh at
oil
the idea of
exceptionally
Trump doing
cheaper.
this amazing job at foreign policy,
Well,
considering that
well,
every
when
single thing he seems to do since taking the Oval Office has been every other country first, when he ran off of America first.
well, I'm glad you have that. But when Biden closed the U.S. Canada pipeline, that
I'm sorry,
insanely
I'm
crashed the
sorry,
economy
I'm
and
sorry,
made
what
gases
pipeline?
9%. The U.S. Canada pipeline.
The U.S. Canada pipeline. What pipeline is that? Can you give me the
He
name?
closed that.
Can you give me the
Basically, a
name?
pipeline running all the way from Canada to the North America that would have made everybody so much
Do you know
so
who
much
that
more
pipeline
money.
was for?
It was Biden closed it.
Do you know who that
It was the
pipeline was for?
Canada-U.S. trade deal that we
Do you know who that pipeline was
tended
for?
on to U.S.
Really?
in oil.
Yeah.
You know that wasn't a good thing that he did. He closed a pipeline that made gas exceptionally high.
Sure you did. What's up, Erica?
Why would you not? Why would you vote for Kamala? You know Kamala Harris has the assault charge.
I don't even know.
Why
I
does
don't
he
even know,
keep
Erica.
doing? What is he doing?
Look up,
Hey,
look up Kamala
user,
Harris assault charge.
user, this isn't
2012.
how you have a conversation, bro. You gotta
Erica,
chill out.
Erica,
Don't start
give
the
me one thing.
misogyny. Like seriously, don't start the misogyny. I'm not in the mood. Like chill out. Hey,
And start
you've made
chimping
a
out.
lot of claims. You've made a lot of claims here. Okay, you have to allow Hector to actually address your claims.
You
Okay,
can't
I'm not
address my
exactly sure
statistics
what
that I'm
school
reading
of
off.
debate that you went to, but this is not how you have not even the simplest conversations. Exercise some impulse
I
control,
actually study
please.
politics.
And you know you haven't. If
I
you
actually,
study, if you studied politics, then sir, you'd be a lot better at self-control because you'd wait for him to answer your questions. So then you'd be able to prove him wrong, would you not? So please exercise.
Crime is down 9%. Crime is
Now
down.
you're pivoting. See, now you're pivoting to something else. You have to stop doing that.
Yes, ma'am.
You were just talking about Venezuelan oil.
I'm speaking.
Have that conversation.
I'm speaking. Does that
Have
sound
that
familiar?
conversation.
That's what Kamala Harris said.
Yeah.
Have that
So,
conversation for the love of God.
the
Stop.
U.S. Canada pipeline that you're referencing, that you don't know the name of. Actually, never mind. I'm not going to put words in your mouth. Do you know the name of that pipeline?
It was a U.S. Canada trade deal
It was a
that
U.S. Canada.
Biden closed.
Pipeline. Got you. I'm here for it. I'm here for
It's
it. I'm here to
called
help
that.
out.
You can actually Google. It's
No,
called
that's
that.
not
buddy.
what it's
It's
called.
not called.
That's not what it's
It's
called.
called the U.S.
It's called
Canada
the Keystone XL pipeline. Chat, we have a special event here. You know how long it's been since I've argued the Keystone pipeline? And by long, I mean 2 weeks. I don't know why this is coming back into play now. I really don't. So the Keystone XL pipeline that you're talking about was damned, and it was damned long before the Biden administration even took over. Trump tried to ramp it up in 2020, filing against some reports, but that shit was literally on the cusp of being shut down since Obama.
On his first day in office, January 20, President Joe Biden signed an executive order revoking his presidential permit for the Keystone XL pipeline project, effectively stopping its construction. Following this action, gas prices soared.
Following this,
And
action,
that's where we had
gas
9%
prices-
inflation.
Hold on. Following this practice, gas prices soared. Did you guys see that? Did you guys catch that? The correlation causation fallacy he just did? Okay. So I'm glad you read that as one of the executive orders. Can you tell me what happened?
God, you guys
roughly
hate
between-
statistics.
Can you
It's
tell me
so
roughly
funny.
what happened between May and July of 2020 with the Supreme Court and the Keystone Pipeline?
Biden revoked the permit.
In May, between May and July of 2020?
When he got into office.
Oh, okay. So I asked you specifically about between May and July of 2020.
It was in construction. It
in
was starting to be. It was
okay. Can you? I want you because you're like looking things up, and I love a Trump supporter who actually looks things up, and I can't wait for you to prove me wrong. Can you look up what happened with SCOTUS in the Keystone Pipeline XL pipeline in May or July of 2020, between roughly that time. Just look up 2020.
It was July.
Thank
It
you.
was July
July
of
2020
2020.
of the Keystone Pipeline and the Supreme Court. Can you tell me what that says? Do 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 dap. Actually, let me do a quick PSA while he's figuring that out. In fact, I don't know why your background's loud, so I'm just gonna keep you muted until you figure it out. Guys, 793 people in the live. 793 people in the live. If you're not following me, hit that follow button in the top left corner. We are live every single Saturday at 3 p.m. CST and randomly throughout the week. When you're done doing that, send your daily heartbeat. Consider becoming a team member. We're fantastic over here. You get 15 free stickers when you do. After you get done doing that, let's knock out these little journeys, the little journey goals that I have at the top here. I'm going to pin it for you. That really helps with the stream. Really helps with the stream. Share out the live with your friends and family. Repost it, add it to your story, send it in your group chats, text it to your friends. Make sure that you're following Erica as well. And Erica's about to do some cooking here in a bit, I imagine. So make sure you're following her. Fantastic creator. When you're done doing all of that, check out the links in the bio. The links in the bio are the best ways to support the platform. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo if you want to send a donation or a message. Hector Talks with 2 R's on Cash App and Venmo. PayPal, Hector Pal with 2 O's and 2 R's. If you're over on the Tube side, make sure you like the stream there. Hit that subscribe button as well. W, Ari, for the Viking Hammer. Oh, that's for Erica. Still,
Wow.
W's to you.
Thank you, Ari. Thank you.
Hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bells after you're done liking the stream. If you want to support this platform, you may send a super chat or a super sticker. And let's keep these conversations going. User, did you look up?
So you said from May to
I said
you said
between
from
May
when
and
to
July
when?
of 2020, and then Erica clarified July.
The United States Courts of Appeals denied a motion to stay in the district judge's ruling. This promoted Solicitor General Noel Frank to file an application for the stay of the Supreme Court. The application was granted a hearing.
Stay of the Supreme Court. Okay.
So this has nothing to
Listen to
do
that
with the
part.
president that you're having to reference.
You
Besides
skipped over the
Biden's
most important
executive,
part.
He did.
you just said
He
some
did.
bogus claim that I just read out to you from what
Literally
happened.
skipped over the important part. Go ahead, Erica.
What? No one even made
Do
a
I have to
claim
read
yet.
this
We
first,
asked
slow?
you.
On May
We just
2028, the United States Courts of Appeals in the Ninth Circuit denied a motion to stay the district's judge's ruling. This promoted Solicitor General Noel J. Francisco to file an application for the stay of the Supreme Court. The application was granted a hearing. So it was actually getting put back into motion until Biden signed that executive motion to close that pipeline.
I'm sorry, what's the date? When did this happen?
So this
When-
was
this
May
was when-
28th, 2020.
Okay, what happened July 6th of 2020?
I asked you to look up what happened in July. This man went all the way.
We specifically said that. Said, look at what happened in July of 2020 regarding the Keystone XL pipeline, and you went to May because you don't
U.S.
listen.
Army Corps of
So,
Engineers
Mr.
versus
I go to
Northern Plains Resource
UCLA.
Councils. The Supreme Court of
Tell
the
us
United
what
States
happened
ordered
July
all
6th.
Keystone XL work to be halted. The order, however, did not affect any other present or future pipeline construction in the United States and would be forced until
Why are
the
we talking
Circuit
about
Court.
other pipelines? What?
And then the
What are you
Supreme
reading?
Court
Why are we talking
delivered
about
their
other
finding.
pipelines?
In
We're talking
response,
about Keystone.
TC Energy
Hey,
stated
my guy,
that the
focus
US
on
part of the
Keystone, the
project
US-Canada
would be
pipeline that
reassessed
you're
but
talking
not
about.
abandoned.
You're low, Hector.
So you have no substantial claims besides, oh, what happened in July.
So, do I get an opportunity to respond to him, or is he just gonna
I
just keep
literally
talking?
told you to go.
No, I'm talking about Hector. Hector,
I said
what are we
go.
doing? Okay, what are we doing? No, so user, here's the thing. What you're doing is you're reading from Chat GPT, and that is okay. It's perfectly okay to do so, I promise. But what you're not understanding is what the Supreme Court did rule in July of 2020. They blocked the builders of the Keystone pipeline, the Keystone XL pipeline,
No,
from
they
using
didn't.
a nation.
No, they
I'm
didn't. They
gonna-
said it's being
I'm
reassessed and
I'm gonna finish
appealed.
talking. I'm gonna
You're
finish.
no, it's I
I'm
literally
gonna
just read you
finish.
the
I'm
exact
literally gonna
source.
finish. I'm literally gonna finish my fucking sentence because you're gonna stop interrupting me,
It would be
okay?
reassessed.
Act like you have some fucking control.
The Supreme
Have
Court,
some
the Supreme
control.
Court said, and quote, it will
I do not want to yell. Just have some control. If you allow
not
me to finish
close.
my sentence, I will be able to tell
keep
you
it
why
muted.
I'm using the word blocked. Thank you. So they blocked them from using nationwide permit 12, which is a fast track permit that would have allowed the U.S. Corps of Engineers to actually build pipelines to cross rivers and streams. They did not want them disrupting waterways because of the environmental impact. So they blocked it, they stopped it, they rejected their ability to use that permit. And in doing so, that effectively halted the entire construction project because they had to reassess what it is that they were going to do. They never actually reassessed what it is that they're going to do. So when Biden in January of 2021 put the stop on it, the full stop on this pipeline, what ended up happening is that in May of 2021, the company itself decided, you know what, we're not going to move forward with the project. So they completely stopped the project. Now, what you would have to do is you would have to tell us, how was this stopping the project, all right, economically detrimental to U.S. consumers and to our economy in whole? And I guarantee you, you won't be able to do that.
Because we had to outsource our oil from China, and China has strict sanctions on the United States that made gas prices. But that oil is way better than any other green energy that you can produce out of a power plant, because it is just not that pure crude oil is way better for the environment than any alternative.
Yeah, so
source
you
of
can do
energy
all the
can come
rambling that
from.
you want. I want you to focus on what your point was. And your point was that Biden blocked this pipeline despite the several different blocks that it had from people above him, such as the Supreme Court. The Keystone Pipeline has been limbo for several years, going all the way back to the Obama administration over environmental concerns and several other factors. It's on and off and on and off. And then the Trump administration tried to ramp it up, and SCOTUS stepped in once again and denied that request. So what Biden did is put an end to us going back and forth on this pipeline that hasn't been able to do shit for the past decade when it comes to construction.
But gas, ever since
Not to
Trump
mention
took office,
that
gas
ultimately
has
would not have created the jobs
decreased.
that everyone's talking about outside of temporary ones. Money of the oil that we'd be referencing would be specifically for Canada, not so much that we would have directly benefited from it in the ways that you were trying to make it out to be. So yeah, no. Nice try. Would you like to make another argument?
I mean, I'm just saying that him signing that executive order financially.
Him
hurt
signing
the
executive
economy.
order for a pipeline that was already dead.
Yeah, he has signed it, but it's
So the
it's
Trump, the
working
Biden
on-
Harris administration decided to stop wasting additional time and resources trying to get it back going. That doesn't change the fact that there were several other new permits and releases for oil drilling under the Biden Harris administration alongside their renewable energy efforts. So again, would you like to make another argument?
I mean, the argument that it hurt the economy, which it did, because it made gas prices soar up. Because now we had to outsource.
So
our
how
oil
does
from
so
other
we were
countries.
not okay? What were we doing before then?
Outsourcing our oil.
Oh, so outsourcing the oil, the same shot up prices specifically.
Him closing the pipeline did.
But the pipeline would not have been producing oil that would have brought the prices down to the record levels that we saw under the Trump administration.
But the failure of the last administration.
So let me get this straight. OPEC
trade
was
deals.
looking at the Keystone Pipeline going, we're going to bring oil prices down because of its construction, despite the blockage under the Trump administration in the height of the pandemic. We're going to lower prices on just because of that. And then when Biden said, no, we said, we're just going to jack prices up now just because, and we've been doing the same thing we were doing before. That's your argument.
No, I mean, he got us into many more wars that we had.
He got us into,
produced
now
oil.
we're,
Because him, Russia sanctions us. China
God, you
sanctions
guys
us
don't
from China.
know things.
When we were at
all.
war, when we
This
were
is
supporting
just
Ukraine-
Newsmax shit. Goodness gracious.
So in 2022, gas was at an all-time high at 9%, and now it's below 1.9%. So that is
Gas was
over
at an
70%
all-time
increase.
high of 9%.
Well,
Are you
yeah,
referencing
honestly,
the
it was like
inflation
$4.
rates in the peak of 2022 at 9.2%
Just-
that you just tried to
was-
say was
Was there a
gas,
good economy?
my guy?
Was there a good economy?
You
Was
don't
it a good
know
economy?
things.
Were
You
we in a
are
recession?
fucking ridiculous. This man said the inflation rate was the price of gas. Trump supporters request up in the box you, the demographic of people that I
He
want to have a
studies
conversation with.
politics.
Did he?
11%.
He studies politics. Yeah, I'm sure he does.
Studies politics.
Yeah. Hey, user, shut up for a second. W's in the chat to Mason for the $5 super chat. Thank you guys for the follows. WCU Mason, all aboard the logic train. Choo choo, motherfucker. That part. WCU Mason, WCU, I appreciate your support. And W's in the chat to Jana. Hi, Jana, for the $20 Venmo on Venmo.
Jana.
I'm tired of unqualified people talking about things that they don't understand at all. Listen. I'm not qualified to speak on the intricate details of oil production. I just read. And apparently he didn't read what happened through July of 2020, which was hilarious. Big WCU, Jana. Big WCU. Guys, best way to support the platforms are the links in the bio. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Hector Talks with 2 R's on PayPal. Hector Pal with 2 O's and 2 R's. If you're over on the tube side, you may send a super chat or a super sticker. Make sure we're taking care of Erica as well while she's up here. Let's get her above 1,000 coins. But no, she's already there. Where'd you at on coins? Let's get Erica to 3,000 coins and beyond. Keep doing all the things. Tap the screen. Let's get the likes up. I'm going to need you to start shutting the fuck up when I'm talking. Let's get the likes up to over 200K. 28K left. Let's get the likes up to over 200K. Keep doing the things. Send your daily heartbeats and hit that follow button if you're not already. NT cases. Now what do you got, user?
Oh, I'm just talking about the current trade deal with Venezuela. How we got over $2 billion in crude oil money, and we got their highest
What
oil
trade deal is that?
reserves. That is the
What
US
trade deal is that?
brokering Venezuela to sell
I
millions
asked
of
you for a
barrels of
trade
its
deal.
sanctioned
I
crude
asked you for
oil,
a
starting
trade
with the
deal
initial
because Donald
500
Trump came out
million
with a
sale
pledge
proceeds
allegedly
controlled by
that
the
we're
US
going to be
government.
getting. Oh, okay. So
It wasn't more of a-
I'm now running out of patience with you and doing what you just did there. So you're not going to do that again. What trade deal you're referencing specifically? If you have one, by all means, present it. But to my knowledge, you'd be talking about the pledge that Donald Trump put up on Truth Social, saying 30 to 50 million barrels we're supposed to get from them. If you have a specific deal that you'd like to cite, I would love to hear it. And I know you know how to unmute, so I won't send you an invite.
He does know how to unmute.
Trump supporters request up in the box. Yes, Erica.
Oh, no, I'm just waiting for him to answer this question. And then I have a question in regards to him because he keeps touting this Venezuelan oil. And it's not as good as a good deal as you think it is. It's just not.
Yeah. I think he's just researching.
Gas is going down.
Oh, you're back.
How
So
is
you
that
can't
not-
answer
how is that not
questions
a
now.
beneficial-
Cool. Can you tell me what deal that you're referencing?
No, I was muted.
Yeah, and you know how
No,
to
I was
unmute
muted.
like you just did. So can you tell me what deal you're referencing?
The U.S. Venezuela trade deal.
The U.S. Venezuela trade
Or-
deal.
Yeah, look it up.
So,
It's going to say how much oil
I
we
just
got
want to
back.
remind
Look it
everyone
up, buddy.
that he didn't even know what the Keystone Pipeline was. He just says U.S.-Canada pipeline, which could be referencing several different pipelines that's been in the work over the course of several decades. But okay, cool. Let's see. U.S.
Venezuela trade deal.
I know how to name 2 countries in a trade deal, my guy. U.S. Venezuela trade deal. No, not trade
You're
deal.
going to see
It
the
would be trade deal,
great.
yes.
You're going to see the great
Let's
positivity.
see what we have
that came
here.
from it.
Let's see.
All right.
Yes, this is the 30 to 50 million barrel thing that I talked about.
Yup, exactly, buddy.
The Truth Social
Hi,
post
Erica.
that we don't have with the actual deal.
Well, it's not a deal because we seized their oil.
You
so it's more
literally
like a-
said, first off, now it's not a deal. You kept saying it was a U.S. Venezuela trade deal that we struck. I asked you to cite the deal, and now you're going back to it's not a deal. I know it's not a deal. It was a Truth Social post. I'm aware of the conversation that he had with the Venezuelan vice president where they referenced some type of cooperation that we're still waiting on its fruition. But you cited a deal and you just walked it back. Crazy.
Did you know during the Biden administration, 30% of black people had a financial situation worsened?
Shut up.
They had their
Let's talk
financial
about
situation
So I
worsened.
would ask you the question of why. That's a lie because we actually saw the wealth
Wealth
gap
and income, the
narrow
racial gap reached its
between.
smallest.
We literally saw the wealth gap between white and black people start to shrink during the Biden administration, only to begin to increase again under Donald Trump. So there's that. With that
Black
being said,
unemployment
all
is at a
we're
low.
going to
I think
talk
it's
about
0.7%,
oil.
Erica.
I'm so sorry. What did he just say out of his mouth?
Black unemployment hit a historic low of 4.7% under the Trump administration. But you would like
He don't want to talk about 2025, does
Yeah, it's funny.
I'm not even gonna go there with him because we're not gonna talk about how the black unemployment rate in 2025
black
has
men
increased
increased
over
5.7% under
over
Trump administration.
1%. Over 1% in total for the black unemployment rate.
All
Black
right, guys.
people are losing their jobs. Anywho,
Here we go.
let's get back, move it over some, Hector, and bring it up.
This is
Okay.
this is the deal. This is the deal today. This is the deal today. Only because he's
That's a
the
hell of a
only
deal.
person in the box, okay? So the deal is going to be $30 to the links in the bio and a Galaxy for Erica, okay? Galaxy
I really
for
feel like
Erica
you could do better than
and
that.
30. He's not worth it, and I don't fucking care.
Okay.
30 and a Galaxy for Erica. There's the
Damn it, Shauna. I really want him to talk about how this Venezuelan oil deal is going to be better for the United States of America.
W Shauna.
As if we don't live in a capitalistic society where companies do want to make a profit, and how heavy crude oil is actually harder to process and also harder to export, but which basically means it's sold at a discounted rate because of the costs associated with it. But he doesn't want to talk about how the benefits of this deal. He just wants to
And you don't want to
list
talk
off
about the
and
Biden budget
scream.
cut that
You really just want
financially
to
hurt
scream
millions
off.
of
We don't
black
give a
African
fuck
Americans.
about Biden.
Look up the
because
Biden budget
Biden's not
cut.
the
That
president
made
right now,
health
son.
insurance increase.
Listen, son, Biden's not the president, okay? We're talking about Donald Trump and his current impact on the American consumer and the American public, all right, and the American economy. That's what we're talking about, okay? I need you to focus and get Biden off the tip of your tongue. He's not the president.
But you guys were going to vote for another
There's no need for what about Biden?
You know,
Biden wasn't even the candidate. Kamala was the candidate.
and she beat her
okay?
husband in 2012.
And,
Look that up. Look
no,
up the
she did
2012.
not. You
Yes, she
do
did.
not
Look
get
up,
to spread
look up-
misinformation
I'm not. Look it
on
up.
Hector's
Host,
platform.
Host, please look it up.
If that
Look up
actually
Kamala
did
Harris
happen, that would have
assault
been
charge.
all through the news. I'm gonna need
They
you
don't
not to
talk
spread
about it 'cause they're
misinformation. So I need you to stop.
What
Hey,
the
I need
what
you
the
to
fuck?
breathe.
What?
Don't even entertain it. He's
Kamala
wrong.
Harris assault charge,
That did not
2012. Look
happen.
it up. She beat her husband. She
didn't
slept her
happen.
way to the top. She slept with the
Oh, yeah. Shut up.
slept
Engage with
governor
engage with
of
Erica, my
California.
guy. Engage with Erica.
Answer the question.
You stupid
How
fucking numbskull.
is the Venezuelan, all right, the stealing of the Venezuelan oil, okay, how is that going to benefit the American economy? How is it going to benefit American consumers?
How is
Please tell
getting
us.
50 million barrels of oil not going to benefit? You sound like a toaster brain, is what I'm
You
hearing.
call
out
me
of
what you
your toaster
want,
mouth.
but you can't answer the question.
Sure can.
But how is it not? Tell me how it's not going to benefit, please. It already is benefiting, actually.
And no, it's not. And the reason why it isn't is because, as I mentioned, I gave you the answer, silly pants, is that we are going to basically have an oversupply with a less demand. All right. The sales of EVs are increasing, along with the fact that this oil is sold at a discounted amount. We do not
I
want
do have two to read off. in a
the
bit.
price of a barrel. Okay, we do not want the price of a barrel to go below $50. Between 50 and 60 is where we want it to stay at. Because if it drops below that $50, what ends up happening is that the oil companies are not making any money. Okay, so when they're not making any money, what do? What do they do, user? They start to do layoffs and they stop producing. We don't want that to happen now, do we?
We want more oil in the United States and being sourced from
God.
something that we own.
W's in the chat too. Chewy, what up, Chewy? For the $13.50. I have questions about that number, Chewy. Since user likes talking about oil deals, ask him about the Trump OPEC deal that lowered production that caused the cost of gas increase. He don't know nothing about that, Chewy. He don't know
why
nothing
is
about
gas
that,
currently
Chewy.
at all?
W's in the
it's at
chat
a
to you,
low?
Chewy. W's in the chat to you. I appreciate your support. W's in the chat to Feisty. Hi, Feisty, for the $15 Venmo. Kick this dick. Oh, yeah, we're almost there. We're literally, hold on. Yep, that is, we're at $28.50, and the Galaxy was already sent. The Galaxy was already sent. That's literally $1.50 more, 50 left, and He's up out of here. Hold on.
That's funny.
That's fucking hilarious. Let's
That
do
is hilarious.
28.5 of
Also, thank you, Shauna.
30. Big W's to Shauna for the Galaxy.
These funds will
The
be
Galaxy was sent in
dispersed
0.2
for the
seconds.
benefit of American people and the Venezuelan people at discretion. Approximately 50 million barrels. They will continue indefinitely. So this is going to make us richer and the Venezuelans. But you guys
So
don't
for
like
the
that.
American people.
You guys like
but
constant
Hector,
war.
would that be? Hold on,
You
I'm
guys
so
like
so sorry.
constant
So
war,
are you saying that Donald Trump is going to nationalize oil?
He's going to open up the oil markets again because now it's owned by China and Russia.
But
and they don't
so
like
are
us.
you saying that he's gonna nationalize the oil and he's gonna use the revenue taken from that oil for the benefit of the American people?
Thank you for
Well, when the last administration goes around sanctioning everybody,
So,
they sanction
I have a
us back.
question. Hey, I have a
Oh,
question.
now he hates
Hector.
sanctions?
Is that
Yes, Erica.
yeah? Now he hates sanctions. Is that communism?
If it doesn't benefit the United
sounds
States.
pretty socially. Sounds pretty
we've had-
socialist. Yeah.
It sounds socialist, right?
Very
much
socialist.
socialist.
Extremely socialist.
Have you guys filed your taxes
So
this year?
Super
do you think
socialist.
that Donald Trump might just be a commie?
No, because he's a multi-billionaire
sounds
that's
like he's
lowering
no,
taxes.
But he's nationalizing oil.
Look
though.
up the big, beautiful bill. If you file your taxes this year, you're going to get more back on your taxes.
You just said you're moving all
Do you
around.
guys file
the field.
taxes?
literally
Question mark.
cannot stay on one
Do you guys file
fucking
taxes?
topic. My
We're
goodness.
literally at the 50-yard line, and you're all the way on the 80. Like, bro, fucking focus.
I'm ahead because I'm a touchdown ahead.
Like, you're not a touchdown ahead. You're just not smart. You don't know how to
giving you.
focus.
I think we need to pray,
Hey,
Erica.
listen. We might need to pray.
We may
'cause
need
what
to
the
pray.
We
hell
do.
is
We
happening?
as a country, we need to come
I
together and
oh
kick
my
the
God,
illegals
I'm
out
gonna have
and
to
pray.
go. We gotta take him to church.
You gotta take him to church.
We gotta take him to church. Okay, listen here, young man. All right, I know that it's Sunday, and I get it.
It's Saturday, bro.
It's Saturday.
Oh
Shit.
my God, yo! Somebody clip that.
Oh wow.
Somebody clip that.
Wow. Well, it's gonna be Sunday because I'm about to take your ass to church. Listen here.
Amen.
Here's the deal.
Hallelujah.
Here's the deal. You, son,
You don't even know what day it is.
propagandized. You, son, do not know your left from your right, your up from your down, your front from your back. All right. You have been
And you don't even know
on
what day it
X
is.
too much. You have listened to Elon, to the tech bros, to the red pill, and maybe even the black pill bros way too much. All right. You don't know how to have a conversation. You don't know much about nothing. All right. That's exactly what it is that we're doing with you here because you don't know much about nothing. Okay. You came up here with a sense of entitlement and attitude.
Let him use you.
Because I study politics. That's what you said. I study politics. Yet, here we are where you can't even track a simple conversation. So here we are once again, try to drag your little silly ass. We cuss at my church, don't forget that. Drag your little silly ass back to the point. You don't understand that this Venezuelan crude oil is not good for the American economy, nor for the environment. The reason that is not good for the economy is once again, is that it will cause an increase in supply. And when you have an increase in supply and less demand, you get deflation. All right? What that means, all right, is
You
that
get
the oil
deflation. Let him
companies
use you.
are gonna lose money. They don't want to lose money. We live in a capitalistic society. They want to make a profit, not lose profit.
Amen.
All
Why
right,
are you
young man.
so
So, son, I
against-
did not tell
why
you
are you
to
so
stop. We
against
are
gas going down?
literally. Hey, listen. We are in church right now. It is Sunday. We are in church. All right. It is Sunday on a Saturday. I need you to mind your betters. All right. When the pastor is speaking, shh. Only person that can talk is the deacon.
Yes,
and we
Lord.
can get a few amens from the congregation.
Amen.
All right, there we go. Now, with that being said, they want to make a profit. All right. Exxon has already told you that this is not profitable. Therefore, they will not be participating. They already told us that. All right. Now, let's talk about the environment. With the environment, the only two oil refineries that can refine this oil are located on the Gulf Coast, one in Texas, one in Louisiana. All right. Surrounded by low-income communities. The darn byproduct of this oil refinement will seep into the ground, seep into the waterways, causing health problems for the people in those communities, such as asthma, such as cancer, and can lead to premature death. We do not want that for American citizens. We don't want it at all. So
So
while
the
you
oil
are
contributed
thinking
to
about
lower
playing,
overall
you
energy
shut the hell
prices.
up.
If we have lower energy
Shut up. Shut up. I'm preaching. If your only concern is cheap gas, then you, at your young ass age, have to ask yourself, why are you so motherfucking deplorable? You have to ask yourself, because you're not looking at the bigger picture. You came up here talking about how Maduro's a dictator. No one was even caping for Maduro. All right, no one has ever caped for Maduro and said he's a good person.
Sure wasn't.
No.
But all the
One thing
wars
we
that have
only
been
ever
ended,
argument
Alrighty.
is
he ended
that
a genocide.
Maduro should
He
not
ended
be
a
in
genocide.
office. That's
Trump
the only
ended.
thing, and that should be done by his own people. It's not for the United States to do anything about it. It was for his people to handle. And if it was a regime change, a change in democracy, as Donald Trump stated that it was, all right, then we would not have Delcy Rodriguez, his vice president,
W. Zazu.
sitting at the helm of the country right now. That is not a regime change.
Tell America.
It ain't.
All right, guest. Now you may respond. W's in the chat. W's in the chat to Raleigh for the $1.50. This was like 5 minutes ago. Please drop this fool. W's to you, Raleigh. W's to you. W's in the chat to... Ooh, I missed a couple. My fault. W's in the chat to Kimberly for the $3 Cash App. Drop gold plus extra. He doesn't read, just repeats. It was so obvious, wasn't it? It was so obvious, wasn't it? And I've literally, this is the first time ever in my life I've heard the argument of Kamala Harris beating up her husband, even though she wasn't even married in 2012. That was super fascinating. That was super fascinating. Big W's to you. W's in the chat to R King for the $2 Cash App. This idiot has to go. I don't disagree with you. Big W's to you. W's in the chat to Vincent for the $5 Cash App. Yes, Lord. Amen. Amen. Hallelujah, Vincent, my brother. Pastor Deacon, brother. Vincent, W's to you. W's in the chat to Dean for the $5 Venmo. Apparently, guest doesn't know the money from the Venezuelan oil goes into a private account, not the U.S. economy. Oop. That's crazy.
Exactly.
That's crazy,
Exactly.
Dean. Big facts. W's to you, Dean. W's to you. W's in the chat to Chewy for the $5 Venmo. Get rid of him and buy yourself a soda or something. Listen, man, I just want to let y'all know it's boba time. When I'm done with this live, I'm going to go get me a boba. Today, I'm going to get me a creme brulee boba latte. So the next $10 that goes towards that goes to my links is going directly towards my boba fund. WCU Chewy, WCU. Looks like I did miss one over here on the tube side as well. W's in the chat to Sean for the $5 super chat. This white guy is trying to instruct the black man about how great Cadet Bone Spurs is. Am I tripping or is he? You know the answer to that question. W's in the chat to Mason for the $10 super chat. That patience was brilliant, man. You caught me on a good day, Mason. You caught me on a good day, Mason. Because Lord knows my patience has been wearing thin. Big W's to the super chatters, big W's to the donators, to the links in the bio. First and foremost, I want to make sure that we're hearing some big W's from Erica as well. Make sure you're taking care of her either through your TikTok coins or through her links in the bio as well. If you have Cash App, she does not. You may use my Cash App and I'll send that directly to her. Speaking of, I owe you $20, Erica. And the best way to support the platform for myself is going to be the links in the bio. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Hector Talks with 2 R's, PayPal, Hector Pal with 2 O's and 2 R's. And if you're over on the tube side, super chat or super sticker. fucking up my words today. Trump supporters request up in the box. You are the demographic of people that I want to have a conversation with. If you're over on the tube side, you may call the number on screen, 737-295-5321. That's 737-295-5321. That took me a minute, Erica, because I was trying to find a church song that wouldn't get us copyrighted.
I know.
So I found a guy who was just playing the piano over one. It worked. It did the job. It did the job.
Awesome. Because I was like, ooh, take them to church. Noted. Thank you. And Miss Ange, thank you so much for the 20 the other day. That's the 20 that Hector's talking about. I missed the text, so I'm so sorry. But thank you,
y'all.
Miss Ange. Love you always. And shout out to Sean for the 5. Sean said, please give this maggot the whooping his mom should have. I beg of you. Big heart to you, Queen. I love you, Sean. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you.
W
that
to you,
was
Sean.
ridiculous.
That was insane.
Yeah, I want. Oh, I have some more. Oh, wow. Oh, gosh, geez, guys, thank you. I didn't get these notifications. Thank you. Shout out to Mason for the 5 on Venmo. Mason said you are slaying with Hector. Thank you, Mason. I appreciate you.
Mason.
Shout out to Jonna. Hi, Jonna. Jonna said, I love Jonna because she is an environmental scientist. Jonna said, I think this caller needs to understand that renewable resources like green source energy is the way of the future because unrenewable resources are exactly that, unrenewable. Exactly. It's detrimental to the environment and they just don't understand that. And it's not worth it. It's simply just not worth it. Nope. Shout out to my girl, Feisty. Hi, Feisty. Feisty sent 15 and said, make him cry. I'm going to try. And thank you so much to Shauna. Hi, Shauna. Shauna sent 20 and said, pass the collection, played around in the chat, and this is for you. Thank you, Shauna. Appreciate y'all.
That's right.
Awesome. Also, Hector, as of 3:07 p.m. my time, guess who's in the Creator Rewards program?
Special shout out. Special shout out to
shout out to Hector Talks.
To the Hectuas that are here. To the Hectuas
being so
that are
supportive.
Here. I said.
And to the Hectuas.
Yes. So I gave y'all 30 days. And I said, we're getting Erica into the Creator Rewards program. Guys, the reason why I unapologetically grift is to do the shit that we do takes a fuck ton. When you see us up on these lives doing this right now, it looks all sweet, looks all cool, everyone can laugh, haha. But there's a ton of research that we have to do behind the scenes, a ton of things we have to put together. You guys have been there for your fair share of technical difficulties. This takes a lot, so everything helps. TikTok has a Creator Rewards program where you can get paid for your videos. And if you've seen Erica's videos, if you've seen my videos, you know we put a lot of time into it. You know it's educational. You learn something just about every time. So thanks to you guys and my consistent push to get you to go watch Erica's videos alongside many other members of many other communities, we got Erica into the Creator Rewards programs. So now we can finally start helping Erica get the fucking pay that she deserves for the hard work she puts into those videos. And y'all don't even know what I know, the time she takes in the back end doing that shit. So big W to you guys. Seriously, big W to you guys. She is now in the program. We're going to help out Black women over here always and forever. Forever. Can I get an amen?
Amen, brother.
Amen. Next time be quick. I'm just playing.
Brother.
Fucking hate that word, brother. All right, brothers. To my Trump supporting brothers of America, get up in the box. Get up in the box.
I gotta tell my mom.
Tell your mama.
I am gonna tell my mom. I'm gonna tell Bubba too, and he's gonna be like, "What?"
John, I'm not gonna say your last name. John, I got a request 3 minutes ago to be friends with me. I'm assuming you're trying to send me a dono. So anyone, if you try to send me a dono and you've never done it before, on the Venmo side, it's gonna take you to a tab that says verify the last 4 of your number, accept them as a friend. You can bypass that. There's a button literally right under it that says pay anyway or like push anyway. Press that button. Because friends on Venmo is weird. It literally like shows you your other transactions and stuff. It's fucking weird. So I don't friend anyone on Venmo. So try that, John. Thank you for your request. W's in the chat to... Oh, wait. Is this the same John? No, this is a different John. Almost. W's in the chat to a different John. John R. for the $10 Cash App for Kick. 4 minutes ago. It's been longer than 4 minutes. Did I miss something? I may have. WCU, John. Thank you so much. W's in the chat to Victor W. for the $10 Cash App for your creme brulee boba. Yes! Thank you so much, Victor. Now I'm getting me a creme brulee boba. Big WCU, Victor. Big WCU. Yes, Erica.
Okay, I'm gonna try not to be like sappy and stuff, But seriously, thank you to everyone who took time out of their day to watch the videos, to like, to repost, or put it on your stories. Like, just do all of those good things. Thank you all so very much. I realized I couldn't do this without any of you. And like, massive shout outs to Hector. Seriously, everyone needs a fucking friend like Hector. Like, without even saying anything to me or wanting anything in return, seriously, just absolutely nothing, out of the kindness and genuineness of his heart. That's why he deserves all of the good things. He would, like, I didn't even know it, but he would put messages in his Discord, and he has a lot of people in there. And he would like, go watch Erica's videos now, because you know how he talks, right? And yeah, so like, fucking awesome. So the just thank you, Hector. I appreciate you. I owe you like a boba or something. I don't know, but like, next time I see you, I'm gonna be nice.
You be saying that, and then people, I'm sure people are like, is she mean to Hector? Like, damn. I promise you, she's nice to me. I promise you, she's nice to me. Absolutely, Erica. You already know. You already know what it is. Always. Guys, we have 797 people in the live. Let's get the likes up to 300K. Let's get the likes up to 300K. We may not do a milli today, but we should be able to get at least 500K for the duration of this live. So keep doing the things. Erica also has links in her platform that's going to take you to her other social medias. We're going to get her Instagram build up next. Talking
we
too
gotta
fast.
get your YouTube.
YouTube is doing all right. Like, I want to blow it up, obviously, but it's doing all right. It's just slower. Like right now, how much subscribers we have? We are literally 90 subscribers from 2K. So yeah, those of you on the tube side, if you're not subscribed to me, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bells as well.
It's 795 people up in here. If you have not subscribed to Hector's YouTube, head there now. The link is in the bio, or you can just search Hector Talks with 2 R's over on the tube. You don't even have to, you can still listen to us here on the TikToks. Just go to YouTube and just take a look there. I'm trying to use the right words. And put in Hector Talks with 2 R's and click that subscribe button, guys.
6,000%.
Let's do it.
Exact same username, guys. Exact same username. Hector Talks with 2 R's. Go over to the tube side and hit that subscribe button there. W's in the chat too. There you are, John C. We're gonna say John C. for the $20 Venmo. Sorry, I'm old and this is new to me. Anyway, treat yourself. I think I know what you meant. Big W to you, John. Thank you so much, guys. John just sent his first dono. I appreciate all of you for what you throw on this platform. Thank you guys so much. Big W to you, John. Any cases, don't tell me we ran them off. Trump supporters, where y'all at? Request up in the box. I want to speak to the Trump supporters who, A, regret their vote. Those of you who are out here, you feel like you don't have a community, you don't know where to go because the right now hates you and you think the left will never accept you. I want to talk to people who genuinely, truly regret their vote. And more so than that, like that weird caller that we had earlier, the guy who said, I regret my vote because I think Trump supporters are blah, blah, blah. He was probably a troll, but this is what I've noticed on some of these platforms. And Erica, you tell me if you've seen this too. You'll have people that'll come up and they'll say they regret their vote for Trump because he's not doing what they voted for him to do. The good things. He's not doing those. They'll say they regret their vote. I don't think it's enough to regret your vote, to be fair. I think it's a start. But I always try to separate the person and the party from the ideology, right? If you're mad at Trump because you just hate what he's been doing and he's not been doing what he was supposed to, but then you still hold fast to those beliefs of trickle-down economics, misogyny, so on and so forth, then you regretting your vote is not enough. Now, I'm not a fucking therapist. I'm not here to deconstruct your entire existence and everything you've been taught and believed, but regretting your vote is a start for our political process. If you want to start the road of not being such a piece of shit, there's some more things you have to do after that. But it's a start. Anyway, I want to talk to Trump supporters who regret their vote. I want to know why. I want to know how. I want to know when. And if you do not regret your vote, I especially want to know why from you as well. Big W's in the chat to Jonna for the $40 Venmo. Hector, just know I appreciate you so much. Jonna, thank you so much. Wait, John, are you guys, I don't do a good job at responding to messages. I don't remember. Jonna, did you ask me to be a mod before, or am I blanking? Did you ask me to mod? I'm not sure, because you're always in the tube live, so I could use another one over there. Let me know. But big W to you, Jonna. Thank you so much. Big W to you for the $40 Venmo. I appreciate you so much. Hector, don't ban me when you see the Venmo. We gonna talk about that 1350. We gonna talk about that 1350 Venmo, Chewy. Anti-cases.
I'm sorry. What the heck kind of question is that?
What, you got a question?
Someone asked me, "Do you believe in the Constitution?" and then put pedo protector. Like what? I don't know. People are weird. I have a few shout outs.
Got you.
And let me see. Thank you so much, Kimberly, for the 3. Kimberly, this was sent Hector for the drop and sending to you for the sermon. I'll take it. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Appreciate
W.
you.
Sean.
Also, shout out to Nikki's. Thank you, Creative Nikki's Beauty Services. I like that name. Thank you so much for the 20. Tell Bubba happy birthday. Will do. Buy a tasty cupcake. Wish I could. No. That is more than enough. Thank you so very, very much. Remember, everything is appreciated and most definitely accepted. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Okay. Mason, thank you so much for the 10. Mason said, I found out about you from Dean and Parker. I think all of you guys need to do some Justice League type shit and get together and do some real good. Any ideas for that? Actually, I think that would be a fantastic idea. It's just that organizing it would have to be the thing to find a reputable, not crazy, not like, low key racist or high key racist organizer to put it all together. I'm not talking about that one time I tried to unfuck America at all, I promise. But yeah, I think trying to get it all together would be the thing. So, but I agree with you, Mason. I think it's a great idea. Thank you so much for that. Also, shout out to Stacy for the 5. Stacy said, my contribution to the Church of Erica. Amen. Hallelujah. Thank you so much, Stacy. I appreciate you. And John, thank you so much for the 20 for Just Cuz. I appreciate that. Thank you, love.
John.
Y'all drop some hearts in the chat, y'all. Drop some hearts in the chat. Hey, keep doing all the good things, guys. Keep tapping the screen, reposting, and sending Hector all the love. Links are in the bio. And if you're not subbed over on the tube, go ahead and subscribe. Hey, Silk, what did you mean by your question?
Well, I thought you said Trump 2028. And I'm saying, why would you say that if you...
Oh, no, dog. I was doing a hashtag in the chat. Sometimes I say drop your favorite hashtags in the chat to bring in Trump supporters. Because like if you use hashtags, it draws them in from the FYP.
My bad.
Oh, it's no worries. I saw that you followed me. Yeah, I was like, you follow me. What you talking about? Calling me a pedo protector?
Do we support Trump? I just scrolled past here and I was reading the comments. And I saw it said Trump 2028.
All good, man. All good.
All good. Right. You good, Silk. Have a great day, love.
Fuck Trump. Yeah, I agree. Fuck him.
Okay. All right.
All right. Appreciate you, Silk.
So, Nacho, you're not a Trump supporter?
Yeah, I'm not a Trump supporter.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for being here, love. All right. Yeah, guys, keep dropping your hashtags in the chat. Keep doing all the good things. All right. Why would you put that in the chat, Chris? Why would you do that?
You don't play no games? Oh, Blagga? Oh, see.
Blagga.
I haven't got a Blagga in a bit. It's been a minute.
I've been getting a lot of like the FBA.
Yeah, I've been seeing that because that damn prompt you had up.
Yeah.
Jesus Lord. What did I miss here? Oh, yes. W's in the chat to... guys, I appreciate the donos. I'm trying to get some Trump supporters in here. I'd much rather be talking to Trump supporters than reading a bunch of donos. I mean, no, 2 things in between at the same time. I want to do them both.
Bruh.
I want to do them both. But I'm trying to get y'all some entertainment. W's in the chat to Chewy for the $2.50 Venmo. Nice on the almost 2K on the YouTube. Maybe I can get some of my daughter's 2.5K followers to sub to you. Love you, man. Keep doing the good work with terrible friends like me. I hope your daughters are legal age. By all means. This content is not for kids, y'all. This content is not for kids. WCU Chewy. Appreciate your support. W's in the chat to Vicky for the $10 PayPal. To Deacon Hector and supporting Pastor Erica. Amen. You know, and I appreciate your phrasing of that. That is Pastor Erica and I am Deacon Hector, okay? Because women can preach if you want to. I don't give a fuck about none of the religious shit. But women can preach if you want to. Can I get an amen? We gonna work on your amens. We gonna work on your amens, Erica. We gonna work on your amens.
Amen. My amens be late like my
Just like the drum rolls. You know it's bad when Vincent got amen in the chat before Erica said it.
Right.
I really do hide behind my mic. I don't know why I do that.
I told you that you hide behind the mic.
I was watching back that drive I had the other day. I was watching back my live, the one where the guy came up and just called me a racist out of nowhere, and I was like, why the fuck am I over here? What the fuck is that? So y'all, here's what you can do. Here's what I need the chat to do. 725 you in here. Whenever you see me doing this, I don't know why I do it. Whenever you see me doing this, just say something in the comments, and I'll move. That's what we'll do. Big W to you guys. Any case, Trump supporters, and I just saw one over on TubeSide. Guess what? If you're over on YouTube, you can call in the number on screen, 737-295-5321. While my co-host will not be able to speak to you, they can hear you, and then I'll do the rest. So if you are over on the Tube side, call in the number on screen if you're a Trump supporter who regrets your vote, and you don't, and I want to know why. Those of you on the TikTok side, request up in the box. You are the demographic of people that I want to have a conversation with. Hit that request button, Trump supporters, because I do not want to do a restart. I hate doing restarts. Hate them so much. Mason, W's in chat to you for the $10 super chat. Tell Erica to take a shot of tequila. Erica?
Not right now. It's too early. I promise you, though.
I was about to say, you got a thing now? Your base likes you to take shots when you're live? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
That's crazy. Tequila Erica scares me, y'all. I ain't gonna cap. Tequila Erica scares me.
I see some stuff.
Corey, did you vote for Trump? Corey, did you vote for Trump?
I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to join.
Oh, good. Appreciate you coming up. Corey, can you do me a favor before you drop down?
Yeah.
Can you tell everybody to tap the motherfucking screen?
Tap that motherfucking screen. I'm so sorry. Y'all have a good
energy.
Thank you so much. W's Corey.
Love that.
W's Corey. She said, tap that motherfucking screen. I love that.
She done told y'all what to do.
W's to you, Corey.
Absolutely love.
Finna start telling dad jokes, I swear.
No, don't do that. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Trump supporters are just absolutely afraid. You know what this means, though? Because you have over 700 people in here, and none of them are Trump supporters. Why am I tapping while talking? That's weird. Guess what it means, Hector?
What?
You won. Drop some W's in the chat for Hector. Let's see those W's over there on the tube, too. All right, wherever you are, drop those W's right now. I need to see a bunch of W's because Hector has defeated all of the Trump supporters.
Man, so early? Come on. It's not even. It's
defeated them all.
It's still bright out. Y'all can't tell me that I defeated all of you. Damn. I mean, I know I'm that good, but I for sure thought that I would have a Trump supporter that can come up with something else. I for sure thought I can do that. Also, holy shit, we have 115 people watching on YouTube? What?
Hey!
Big
Make
W's.
sure you're hitting that subscribe button. Subscribe and like the stream, guys.
6,000%. 6,000%, guys. Do all the things. Those of you who are new, those of you who are old, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn on notification bells as well. I'm going to show you guys something that I thought was super duper funny. Super duper funny.
I'm going to get water.
Okay. Every single time that I'm live, we run into this moment, right? And then after the live, I get a ton of comments, guys. I get a ton of comments. And I want to show you guys one of the comments that I got recently, okay? Because I thought it was hysterical. I'm going to show you guys this comment that I got on, was it my last YouTube stream? Yes, it was my last YouTube stream. Chosen, did you vote for Trump?
What's up?
Did you vote for Trump? Wonderful. Give me a moment. We'll get to you in a second. I want to show you guys this. All right. Give me a second to make some adjustments here. Also, I noticed, Erica, one of the reasons why my live be lagging is if I keep the Chrome tab open, even if it's not on the screen, if I keep it in the thing, it will lag the hell out of my stream. Reason number 6,748 as to why I need a new computer. But, all right. I want to show you guys this comment. And I think it was on 2 days ago. It was this one. It was this one. Yes. Show you guys this comment that someone left. Can we see that?
Not the paragraph. Scoot it over some.
Scoot it over? Okay.
Yeah, like my right.
I got you. and I have to fix this. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read this out for y'all.
There we go.
Can you guys see it? Can everyone see it clearly?
Yeah.
It's a little. Hold on.
There we go. That was almost perfect.
Right here. All right. Too small.
Just read it.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm just gonna read it. Here we go. You don't understand your opposition. You know nothing about the side you oppose because you're looking at life through the lens of a religious ideology called socialism. You don't know economics, American history, world history, the bloody history of communism, and you don't know the policies of Adolf Hitler. The Langford Bill, I know what he's talking about now. I remember the part that I guess he's commenting about. The Langford Bill was rejected because it had pork barrel USA ID styled money, wasting it, and it was rejected. I can't wait to debate you. So I get comments like this on my lives. Okay? And then when we host the lives, everybody wants to run. First and foremost, for this stream, this was two days ago. Go watch it over on the YouTube site if you haven't already. It was a fantastic stream. We had a lot of fun. We were talking about the Langford Bill with an individual who didn't know shit about fuck when it came to it. And the arguments is the same, guys. Pork, 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 pork. And our guest left. Friendly reminder that the pork that everyone's complaining about was not only taken out, but when it was put in separate bills, standalone, Republicans and Democrats all voted for it without a single issue. So I hate the pork argument because it's stupid. If it takes some pork for us to get border security in the fashion of the Langford Bill that it was as it was presented, then give me the pork, especially if we're just going to separate it and then get nothing but throwing money at foreign countries, whatever your arguments are. Secondly, a Trump supporter telling me that I don't know anything about history and Hitler and everything else is fucking hysterical. Fucking hysterical. These are the same people who reject the similarities between Donald Trump and Adolf Hitler today. 14 tenants, guys. 14 tenants. Thank you guys for the follows. I appreciate you. 688 of you in here. If you're not following me, make sure you hit that follow button. We are live every Saturday at 3 p.m. CST and randomly throughout the week. Send your daily heartbeats if you haven't already. We're almost at 300K, and we're not even at the 2-hour mark. So keep tapping the screen. Keep tapping the screen. I know my super tappers are in here. We can do it. We can do it. And literally someone just left the request. Damn it, Erica, you may be right. I think I beat him.
All, I promise you.
I think I beat him. God damn. Like
Trump supporters, they don't exist anymore because they've all been defeated. They're now all raging libs and they're all going to vote blue. That's why we're going to have a massive blue wave for the midterms. Because of people like you, like Parker, like Dean, like Liv and Itchy and Kiana and Mermaid and Johnny, because of people like us, they've all run away.
No, I'll tell you this much. Us MAGAs.
Shut up. Give me a second. W's in the chat to Shauna for the $15
and Zeus.
Venmo. W's in the chat to Shauna. W's in the chat to you. I appreciate your support. All right, King. You have a new argument today? Because I have a rule about recycling, you fuckers. You have a rule argument today?
Do you remember our last discussion or no?
No.
Then how could you ask me if I have a new argument today if you don't remember the argument we had?
I imagine if you start talking, it may come back to me.
So then why would you assume for me to not to have a new argument if
because
you
you guys
use
the same argument?
That just shows me that you guys are just talk.
Use the exact same arguments. That's why. They're very rarely.
It just shows to me you're not aware.
It's very rare that you guys bring up new information to me, or better yet, I guess we have had two instances today, which were both-face bullshit. Kamala Harris beating a non-existent husband that she was married to in 2012, and Nicolas Maduro sanctioning his citizens. Those were new arguments, but those weren't even like arguments per se, just more so stuff that people made up. So that's what I mean. Anyways, would you then like to present whatever argument that you have?
I mean, I don't regret my vote one bit. And if he ran again, I would vote for him most likely again if it's against Navin Newscomb. I'll tell you that much.
Would you like to tell me what new argument you have today as to why you don't regret your vote?
I mean, okay. So why I don't regret my vote? Man, well, a couple of reasons. I could visualize what America would be if Donald Trump was not in office right now, and I can tell you this much: it wouldn't be good for anyone.
W's in the chat to Mason for the $10 super chat. She forgot Santana. I will mention Santana. Oh shit, 1.94k. 1.94k subscribers on the YouTube side. Guys, we're almost there. We're almost there. Come on. Can we get to 1.5? 1.95? Let's get to 2k subscribers on the YouTube side by the end of this stream. I think we can do it. I know we can do it. There's 693 of you in here. I'm pretty sure at least 60 of you aren't subscribed to the YouTube. So go over to the YouTube real quick. Hector Talks, exact same username. Hector Talks with 2 R's. I'm doing it again. Hector Talks with 2 R's, okay? Go over and subscribe to the YouTube. Hector Talks with 2 R's. Great, wonderful, fantastic. So, King, question for you.
Yeah, man, you're no better than Trump. That tactic he used was manipulation towards your viewers.
What tactic?
Hey, man, I know we can do it. I know we can get 2,000
Because
likes.
I know we can do it. I'm sorry. Do you want me not to believe in my base? Do you want me to?
Just the way you do it, we know what you do, man. There's 2 different tactics to be a leader: is to inspire people or to manipulate people, and you manipulate.
Okay. Do you have to be a leader to inspire people? Do you have to have a specific goal with malicious intent to inspire people?
Malicious intent, yeah. I mean, that's where you can either inspire people or you manipulate people. You did not inspire people; you manipulated people. We get it.
I don't inspire people. Okay, cool.
You don't inspire people.
Chat, there's 660 of you in here. I don't know how long you've been watching. I don't know if you're new to the channel, old to the channel. I have a simple question, and you can answer honestly. If I don't inspire you, that's okay. You can say that. I'm not going to take offense to it. If I do inspire you, put a 1 in the chat. If I inspire you to get involved in our political process, if I inspire you to be a better person, if I inspire you to go find a beautiful black man like myself who will treat you right, put a 1 in the chat, okay? I ain't shit. Put a 1 in the chat if I inspire you. All right?
They think that you inspire them, but they don't know.
So now we move the goalposts. Now that they said I've inspired them, it's now they think it.
Here's the thing, man. Wasn't Hitler an inspiration to all?
I'm inspired to be a BBN. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, Ashley. BBN status all the way.
Would you consider Mr. Schmittler a inspiring figure to his many men that performed
6,000%. 6,000%. So now the argument is got you. Yeah. So now the argument is that I am inspiring people after you said that I wasn't, but I am inspiring them for negativity, right? For negative things. So can you tell me what I say that would inspire people to do negative things for themselves and the country?
What I'm saying, you don't inspire people, you maliciously manipulate people.
I just had several hundred people just say that I did inspire them. Okay, so again, I want you to tell me, because you just made the comparison to Hitler inspiring his base. You just made the comparison to Hitler inspiring his base. So can you tell me any point that I say, any argument that I make, any stream, any conversation we've had previously that would have inspired someone to do some Hitler-like things?
I mean, you do it all the time.
Like what?
You do it all the time. I don't know. I don't remember.
You don't know? You don't remember?
I'm sure it'll come up here in the next 5 minutes.
It'll come up here in the next 5 minutes. I'm going to do it again.
I'm going to do it again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying.
Cute.
You're no better than Donald J. Trump. You're ragging up on this other man. You're no better, man. And
I'm no better than Donald J. Trump because I inspire people.
No, because you do the same tactics, and you would be Donald
Trump. Because I do the same tactics. Well. Can you tell me what tactic that Donald Trump has utilized and that I have utilized with the exact same results or similar results? Listen, I'm just going off of what you're saying here.
Focus on, man. I'm not going to tell anyone.
You're not going to tell anyone? Wait. Would you consider yourself a moral
individual? Man, I'm not going to give you. I'm not.
No, King.
We can talk maybe one-on-one.
Would you? Wait, no. Would you consider yourself a morally sound individual?
Yeah, I would say.
Okay. So do you think? Are you a Christian?
I ain't a Christian.
You're a Christian? Absolutely. I agree with you. You're a follower of God. Whatever. Okay, cool. So you're a follower of God who believes that you're morally sound. Would you say there's a wow. Would you say that you have a moral obligation to help people who are being used and abused and neglected and misled?
Yeah, I for sure would be.
Okay.
Yeah,
so according to you, I'm Hitler Jr. and I'm inspiring people for wrong. And there's 664 people here right now that you can talk to personally. I know that you can talk. No, whoa! Now it's not your place, sir. So check this out. Check this out. So the church that I grew up in, the Bible that I read, the faith that I used to associate myself with, told me that I had a moral obligation whenever I could to help someone, to tell someone when someone was playing them, to keep them away from evil, right? Shun the appearance of evil, including the ones unseen. So if all these people, 670 something of them are here, are stupid and whatever case, and they're not seeing the evil that I present to them, and you're this morally sound individual who has an obligation per your faith, you're now supposed to tell all of these people here exactly how I'm misleading them, exactly how I'm evil, exactly how I'm just a degenerate, whatever. So here's what I need you to do. And I'm calling upon your faith. I'm calling upon your moral obligation. I need you to educate the 660 people in here and tell them how I'm misleading them and using them for bad.
Yeah, if they really want to, just DM me. I'll go with you guys on a personal basis. I'm not going to just call you out.
These people are lost. They're lost.
Well, hey,
they're lost. They're not bright.
And
you're now going to ask them to DM you when you have the floor now? Yes, Erica.
I'm not going to say.
I was just gonna ask: Is he leading people and using rhetoric to make people hate Black and brown immigrants by saying stuff like they're poisoning the blood? I'm so sorry. I want to talk about Trump.
Black and
all right,
white.
is by saying that they're poisoning the blood of our nation, by saying that they have murder in their genes. Is he saying stuff? Is he saying stuff like they're eating the cats and the dogs? Is he calling them trash, garbage? Is he saying that they come from shithole countries? Like, come on, E, tell us exactly what rhetoric has Hector used, all right, to manipulate people into hating immigrants.
Also, W for 300K likes. Let's get the likes up to 400K. Keep tapping the screen. Let's get the likes up to 400K. And one more friendship necklace. Guys, one more friendship necklace. Someone knock that out. He's teacupping. While he's teacupping, don't run, King. Don't run. Come back. While he's teacupping, W's in the chat to Hector Colt. Mason for the $10 super chat. Do you hold agnostic beliefs like a sane person? So yes, I would identify as agnostic. I don't know if there's a God or not. I don't care if there is. I get my moral compass from, I don't know, not fucking harming people, just trying to be a half decent human being. I don't need a God to do that. W's to Jesus, though. Jesus was a dope person. Thank you so much, Mason, for your donation.
Oh, not the skedaddle.
Did he skedaddle?
Not the skedaddle.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
So, guys, this morally sound, morally superior child of God neglected his moral obligation to save 600 and something people in here from the evil that is Hector Talks, America, and the damage that I try to inflict on my base. Tisk tisk. Tisk tisk.
I just wanted to know whether, what rhetoric have you used similar to Trump's, to get people to hate the immigrant? Because that would be manipulation right there.
I was curious too.
Using fear tactics. I wanted to hear the answer to that, but
Not creative Nikki saying, I need saving. Diabolical. W's in the chat to Sean for the $2 super chat. Fifis in Tum Tums. That is the best that they have. That is very much the best that they have. Big W's to you, Sean. W's in the chat to Anna for the $5 Venmo. You inspire me. I thank you so much for that, Anne. Thank you so much. That is all I try to do. I don't even think I'm necessarily an inspiring person. I'm just asking you guys to use your brain and fucking read a bit more. Pay attention. That's it. That's all. WCU Anna. W's in the chat to Joe for the $2 Cash App. You are beautiful and inspiring. Oh, y'all about to make me blush, and my cheekbones are stretched enough. Guys, I have
when you say things like that, Hector. When you say things like that.
Like what?
Never mind. You were saying thank you.
W's in the chat to Joe. Guys, I have a round-the-clock cheekbone stretcher, okay? Round-the-clock facial cheekbone stretcher, okay? I get gassed up quite often, and my cheeks are stretched enough. They're stretched enough, okay? Give my cheeks a break. Pause. W's in the chat to Georgia. W's in the chat to Georgia for the $6.66 PayPal. Guest talking about manipulation versus inspiration. Guest is inspired by pedophiles. Go touch some grass, bro. Love you and Erica so much. Keep fighting the good fight and keep inspiring the people. 6,000%. Not only did Grace cook, but she grilled, she sauteed, she fried, she air fried, and ate. And ate good too. WCU Georgia. WCU, I appreciate your dono. Hail Satan. W's in the chat to Joe for the additional $10 cash app for Erica because she's gorgeous and perf. Thank you so much, Joe. Now I owe you 30.
Oh my gosh. Drop some donuts in the chat for the glazing. Shauna taught me that last night, so I'm using it. Thank you, Shauna.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. Drop some donuts in the chat for the glazing. W's in the chat. W's to the glazers. Appreciate your support. All right, Trump supporters, where y'all at? Where y'all at?
I have one. Thank you so much, Vicky, for the 10 for the sermon. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate
Just
you.
like an hour ago.
Draw some hearts in the chat. I saw it. I just never, I couldn't find like a moment to, yeah.
Oh, I got you.
Thank you. I appreciate your love.
I thought someone still sent it because it was like 10, 15 minutes afterwards. I remember you reading a dono that someone sent for the sermon.
Yeah, that was another one.
I think that's going to be our thing, Erica. That's going to be our thing.
I don't mind preaching.
We're going to, when they get to doing the bullshit, I'm just going to say the word. You say the word or I say the word. We're just going, I think it's time to preach, Erica. Or I think it's time to preach, Hector.
And there we go. And we'll just start preaching.
Shit's fucking hilarious.
What was that? That's like all over the place. Did you hear the good news that baby Liam, so 5-year-old Liam and his dad have been ordered back home?
I did.
So they're going to be going back home, which is wonderful. Also, I don't know. I've decided that I am not reading the Epstein files because I've heard people talking about it and it's just some really like gruesome shit in there. And I decided I'm not going to read it because it's just a lot of trauma. And so I'm not. And what else has happened? It was something else that happened. Shoot. I can't remember. I got to look at the news again. I can't remember. Oh, they have something with the Heritage Foundation, this new thing for like marriage that they're trying to do, where they are like kind of like, we want to get rid of child support so they can like force people to be together. They're also going to start like some marriage camps or some shit. I think that's the one. Yes, she is Ed. I hope I said your name right. Ed Sam. She is.
Covey is reading them. Yes, she is.
Yeah. But I was like, I decided yesterday because Crow stopped by a mutuals panel and he was talking about how if you control F, you'll be able to see that they like you can't see it, but you can tell that they redacted out Trump's name in certain parts of it, right? And so, which is fucked up because they're not supposed to be redacting his name. And they talked about some of the stuff that was like in the files, and I heard other people talking about it. And I just come to the conclusion that who is this to the benefit of? You know? And so that's why I'm like, if anybody else wants to do it, I don't knock them for doing it at all. I get it because as I would say, like as commentators and independent journalists, whatever people want to call themselves, I would just say we do have a responsibility to report the news. It's just I'm just choosing to sit this one out.
I think that's perfectly fine. There are more than enough creators who will go over this stuff. I'm glad Covey's now reading it. AC typically, I'm not sure what's going on with him right now. He'll go through the files. I refuse to because there is a certain level of like dark that I can't. I mentally can't.
I can't cross into it.
Yeah. So if then a lot of times other people will break it down. They'll give you the important parts because a load of it is bullshit anyway in regards to the redactions. So yeah, someone will do a breakdown who has the mental fortitude to deal with it. I'll get the snippets from there. I'll read the full page to make sure I get all the context and then go from there. The Epstein files is a lot. It's a lot.
It is. And like I know one thing though is that it's the small things that are hidden that people don't really talk about. Athena was talking about how they mentioned Eritrea and Ethiopia becoming one state. Was it Eritrea and Ethiopia? Yeah, Eritrea and Ethiopia becoming one state. They mentioned that a few times within the files. Epstein was talking to somebody about it. And I say that's crazy because right now Ethiopia is like waging a conflict, a war against Eritrea right now. I hope I'm saying her country's name right.
Eritrea.
But
Yeah.
Eritrea, okay. So yeah, that's what's happening now. And so, it's the way that this world works, and the more you learn, it's just what in the world. Like I'm starting to think sometimes that the people who wear the tinfoil aren't that crazy, but they still crazy. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
W's in the chat
Gonna get my
to
antennas.
Mason. Fucking W's Mason. For the $10 super chat, Superhero
W.
Coalition, the Justice League in real life. Get everyone now. Yeah. I mean, I'm mutuals with several of them, but here's another thing about us creators, guys. It's very hard to do any type of coalition or linking up because we all have so fucking much going on. Like so much. There's so many of my friendlies that I haven't seen their lives in weeks now, because I now have my schedule. We went from going live maybe 2-3 times a week to basically 5 to 6. So it's hard to kind of manage everything, especially when you're not doing just this full time. So we do our best. But obviously, every single one of us are welcome to any coalitions that have nothing to do with, community gardens and excusing racism and all that stuff. So, yeah.
Shout out to Nikki. Nikki just got her 2 + 2 = 4 hoodie. Drop some hearts in the chat for Nikki.
W's, Nikki.
Awesome.
W's. Thank you for that. That's a good segue, actually. While we're still waiting on Trump supporters, and let me do this PSA. Trump supporters request up in the box. You are the demographic of people that I want to have a conversation with. 2 specifically. A, I want to know if you regret your vote. If you regret your vote for Donald Trump, I do want to let you know this is a safe space for you. I want to know why. I want to know when. I want to know how. We are here to talk to you and put you on the right path, because regretting your vote is not enough, and put you on the right path to how we can avoid you voting for a man who did the things that you regretted voting for him for. Okay, cool, wonderful. And if you don't regret your vote for Donald Trump, we especially want to talk to you as well. We want to know why. He's given you more than enough reasons. In fact, on a daily basis, he's giving you reasons to regret your vote for him. So I want to know where the disconnect is. Please don't tell me you guys are afraid of one bald black liberal on the internet. That's kind of sad. I thought I was a DEI hire. I don't know things. If you're over on the tube side, you may call in the number on screen, 737-295-5321. So segue. Links in the bio is going to take you to a few things. One of those things are going to be the shop where I have merch. It's also available on the TikTok shop. So get it off the TikTok shop. We have 3 different collections currently. You're seeing one behind you. Kamala would never. That's my favorite. We're going to have the hats. We're going to have hoodies, beanies. Bucket hat is really cute. I think we're going to do a bucket hat giveaway next month, which is tomorrow. Pajama set, like a couple of different things on that line. Same with the make 2 + 2 = 4 again line. You guys have seen that shirt countless times in some of my videos. And then there's going to be the 10 commandments line. And that's for the Christians. For the Christians who see what Trump administration is doing, they're seeing how Trump is weaponizing Christianity for the negative that he uses it. You can get yourself the 10 commandments line. This is my little parody of it that I think is fucking hilarious. So you can check that out on the TikTok shop, or the link in the bio will take you directly to the shop. There's also going to be the Discord community. We are 580 something members strong. If you love the stream, if you love what we're doing, if you'd like to get some of the information that we source here, a lot of that is posted in the Discord as well. If you want to talk to my community members, if you want to get a hold of me for any reason, join the Discord. I tell people this all the time. I check my Discord messages before, not lies. I check the tags and messages I get in my server more than I check anything else. Before my texts, before everything else, the easiest way to get a hold of me is going to be by being in the Discord community. But also, I'm not sending y'all an invitation to bother me, because I ignore a lot of you already, and I have a lot of shit going on. So yeah, join the Discord community if you would like. That's also where we do our subscriptions. As you guys know, Superfan is a new subscription now. I don't appreciate it. It costs too damn much. I would never ask anyone to pay $10 to be a Superfan here. So we switched over subscriptions to the Discord community. If you want to support the platform that way, you can subscribe directly to the Discord server. And it's the same price of what it was before they jacked it up. And you get more perks. As a subscriber of the Discord community, you get a particular vote on subscriber movie nights, which we're bringing back next month. You get a co-host for 20 minutes. You get to co-host for me for 20 minutes. Stop getting the requests. I'm not letting a lot of you up. But if you're a subscriber, you get to co-host on any of the streams that I do. And a few other perks that I have on there. It's been a minute since we've done a mano a mano. We're not doing Yeet. I'm actually about to delete that one. And a few other things. So consider doing all of that. And of course, there's going to be the links in the bio, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, and Super Chat and Super Stickers. Those of you who are over on the Tube side. Thank you, Miss Donna. I appreciate you. Those of you on the Tube side, it looks like we're moving up on the subscribers, and we're almost at 100 likes on the stream there. So go hit the like on the stream and make sure that you're hitting that subscribe button. We are now at, where'd it go? 1.96. 1.96 subscribers on the YouTube side.
Moving on up.
We're moving. We're moving. We are
Let's go.
moving.
That means you need less than 40 to get to 2,000.
Ooh, somebody said you changed, Erica.
I changed? Cool. Change is good. My dad always says change is inevitable.
6,000%. I sent them an invite. I'm curious as to what they mean.
Change is good.
But we're right there, guys. We're right there. Again, exact same username, Hector Talks with 2 R's. Make sure that you are subscribed over to the YouTube. Just, if you go to the link tree in the bio, it takes you directly to it. Hit that link, go subscribe to the YouTube. I'm trying to end the stream with 2K. Let's see if we can end this stream with 2K subscribers on the YouTube. And we got slow on the taps. Let's get the likes up to 400K. Let's get the likes up to 400K. In a couple minutes, we may end up having to do a restart. Yeah, we'll do a restart in a bit. Any cases. Thank you guys for the follows. Is my effect not working again? It's not.
I just saw it.
Oh, you did see it? Okay. Hold on. Let me fix this thing over here. I had something that I wanted to go over. I'm trying to see where I saved it.
I see Mama Donna is tapping. Yay.
What am I?
Oh, Mama Donna.
So
Hey, Em.
we're now getting reports from the Trump administration considering targeting Ohio, which was bound to happen. We know the attacks that they've been perpetuating since 2024 on the campaign trail in regards to Haitian migrants eating cats and dogs, taking the jobs, their voodoo cultures ruining the fabric of Christianity, all that stupid shit. So we're going to start seeing more ICE enforcement in Ohio. I'm surprised that we haven't already. First and foremost.
I have a question.
Yes.
I have a question. How do you tell the difference between a Haitian and a Black American? You fucking don't. You can't. The fuck are we doing here?
Yeah.
Like, man, so many Black people about to be darn going arrested by fucking ICE. It's gonna be crazy. Y'all better walk around with y'all birth certificates and y'all passports.
Which is such a fucking ridiculous thing to say.
Right?
Such a ridiculous
Fucking crazy.
thing. Can you imagine? Funny enough,
And your papers.
I actually used to carry my birth certificate in my car, but that was only because I remember moving out my parents' house, and then I moved to my apartment, and I just forgot to take my birth certificate out of the car compartment. And it just sat in my thing for years, and it was like literally 2023. I was like, why the fuck do I still have this in here? So I took it out. And the other day I was like, yo, it would be crazy if I have to put my birth certificate back in here because someone could look at me and go, I'm not American. Ooh, perfect example. I don't know how long some of you have been here. The first or second guy that we talked to, what did he say to me? He said, I don't look American. How the fuck do you look American?
Exactly. And that's those FBA. You know who's going to be impacted by this a lot? Them stupid FBA people. I can't stand them.
I'm going to say something dark, Erica.
I can't stand them. Go ahead.
I kind of want them to.
Same. They need to see exactly what this administration is doing. I don't care, yo. They need to see. They need to feel it. Hi, Frosty.
You vote for Trump?
Yeah, I voted the same way Nicki Minaj supported.
I don't know why you brought up Nicki Minaj, but
what that
okay.
means.
I just didn't want to bring up Nicki Minaj. I think she's a great icon.
I'm sure you do. All of a sudden, never mind. Oh, I was about to get canceled. So, Frosty, do you regret your vote is the question.
Does Nicki Minaj regret her support for him?
I don't know why you keep bringing up Nicki Minaj. I'm not asking you about Nicki Minaj.
No, I
I'm
answered
asking you
that
about
way.
you.
No, I don't. Just like she doesn't regret her
Got
supporting
you.
him.
Cool. Fantastic. Wonderful. So, I can give you several reasons as to why I think you should.
Okay.
Cool. Great. Number one, since you want to cite Nicki Minaj so goddamn much, Nicki Minaj is in a desperate attempt to apparently keep her citizenship here, or lack of citizenship, to keep her ass in the United States. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, I would say so. Her flip just kind of came out of nowhere. In fact,
how much is Nicki Minaj worth?
A lot of money. In fact, we saw a recent picture of.
She was so desperate.
We saw a recent picture. You'd have to ask her that. That's a great point. I'm glad you actually mentioned that. You'd have to ask Nicki Minaj why she has millions of dollars, yet she refuses to become an American citizen. You're going to have to ask Nicki Minaj.
Doesn't she have enough money to
also,
buy the,
when you're done asking Nicki Minaj, I want you to ask Elon Musk.
Doesn't she have enough money to buy the Trump gold card? If she didn't need.
Yeah, why hasn't she
then? I'm sorry.
Then why hasn't she?
She got one. She has one.
Oh, she did get one.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't make her a citizen, right?
It does actually.
Hold on. If I'm not mistaken, isn't the gold card isn't the gold card basically like a visa thing? Or am I tripping?
You get citizenship.
Oh, let me see here. Let me double check this.
Yeah, you can see that.
I don't remember this. Trump gold card. It's a visa. It's a visa. Yeah. TrumpGoldCard.gov. It's a visa.
Yep. You get permanent allowance to live in this country.
No.
Yes.
Hold on. Official Trump Gold Card is here.
It gives a visa. It acts as a pathway to citizenship because it gives you 5 years of residency here in the U.S. All right, but it's not citizenship. So it doesn't come with citizenship. It offers a fast track pathway to citizenship.
Okay, so I'm sure it's a very easy pathway.
But you said that it was citizenship, though.
So I'm sure.
And she had to pay upwards of $5 million for it.
Which she's rich. I'm sure she could do that, right?
I don't understand what your point is, but you were wrong.
No, I wasn't wrong because I'm very certain that 100% of the people that get that card will get citizenship.
I'm so sorry. So you're 100% of something that hasn't happened yet?
100% of a theory. That's crazy.
Like, I need you to be so fucking for real.
I am.
Also, it can be revoked at any time.
Yeah, I want to show y'all this really quick.
Unlock life in America.
I have no idea what you just said.
I'm reading what he just put on.
I'm adjusting it for you guys.
Bring it. There you go. Wait, never mind. Up top.
There we go. There we go. All right. The Trump Gold Card is here. Unlock life in America.
Oh, yeah.
Trump Gold Card, the platinum is why I pulled this up. But for a $15,000 DHS processing fee and after background approval, a contribution of $1 million received. A contribution of $1 million, receive U.S. residency in record time with the Trump Gold Card. Asterisk, additional small fees to the Department of State may apply depending on the applicant. The Platinum Card is what I really wanted you guys to see here. Foreign nationals can sign up now and secure their places on the waiting list for the Trump Platinum Card. When launched and upon receipt of a $15,000 DHS processing fee and $5 million contribution, they will have the ability to spend up to 270 days in the United States without being subject to U.S. taxes on non-U.S. income. So, I want to bring this back to the big, beautiful bill and the portion of that bill that put a remittance tax, which is a 1% tax on all like foreign exchange dollars and units and shit, right? This is waiving that now. I remember Trump supporters bringing this up to me and goes, yes, all these foreign people should be paying money for sending countries overseas. And they're going, now you don't have to pay taxes on it. Send money to whoever you want to. You don't have to pay any taxes on it. That's super fascinating. Not to mention, in the 270 days in the United States, this is not anything about residency.
It literally says right here where I'm reading, it's because, like what she was saying, it gives a straight pathway to citizenship. Direct path to citizenship for all qualified and vetted people.
So that would be an additional step. The gold card in and of itself would not be said citizenship.
I'm very confident
but that's a different argument. That's still a different argument. It's not citizenship. It is a smoother path, which I'd hope you have a smoother path after dropping $1 million to becoming a citizen.
So you're saying that she won't get her citizenship?
I'm
with
saying
this card?
she's been in the country for several decades
You didn't
now
answer
and
the
has
question.
refused to. I have no idea what
didn't
Nicki
answer the
Minaj
question.
is going to do. What I do know
Okay.
now is that she should have been subject to deportation under Trump's policies before this gold card.
Okie dokie. Got it. And your point is now?
My point is,
He's already proved his point.
yeah.
I don't know what it was.
apparently
You don't
should be
know
tracking.
anything.
Prove the point.
The point is you can't track a conversation. What's the next argument here,
Did
sir?
you? What was his point?
What's the next claim?
What was his point?
I don't have to restate his point because I know
You
it.
don't know
Hector and I are
either.
on the same page.
Because you don't know it
No,
either.
I'll just be restating what he said. Basically, Nicki Minaj, under Donald Trump's policies, deportation policies, should have actually had an order of removal. All right. And also that this gold card that you're up here being so happy about her getting means absolutely nothing. So,
The point
Frosty,
actually-
if
the
you
point-
can, Frosty, if you will, do you want to move on to your next argument?
Sure.
Or
I
do you
wanna
just want to keep
clarify.
going in circles?
Sure. I just want to clarify that he made the point of saying that Nicki Minaj is only supporting him because she was afraid of getting taken out of the country. And what I said was she didn't need to show her support. She could have just got the card for $1 million and
And
would have got
she
an
didn't
easier
for all
pathway
this
to
time. The
citizenship.
support came
But no,
recently.
he made
That's
a clear
literally my
statement.
entire fucking argument.
He made
And
a
that
clear
only under the
statement.
Trump administration did all of a sudden she become this huge Trump supporter. Go and
do
get the gold
realize-
card that you're referencing. That's
Sure.
my entire
If you're gonna let me
argument.
if you're going to let me finish.
I don't know why
So
I would let
you
you
made
finish
it-
when you can't even articulate what the fuck
then
my
why have
argument
me up
is
if you
or
get
track
me to
yours.
finish? So why have me up if you let me finish my statement? Then don't even talk to me.
Because you're rambling and you're making points that
rambling?
I never did, and you don't even understand
Yeah,
what my
yeah.
argument is. Hence, why you've asked
You
2 or
literally
3 different
said
times.
verbatim-
Erica had to come on. Erica had to come
You
on and
literally-
clarify, and you still don't get it.
You literally verbatim said she's only supporting him because she doesn't want to be deported out of the country. That's what you
Which
said.
I can substantiate by the fact that her support for Donald Trump came upon her becoming the president, and then she went ahead and got this gold card. And you made the argument that she had money this whole time to become a citizen. Not you didn't say
Exactly. She
citizen.
doesn't need to show
You didn't say
support.
citizen. You said gold card. So you said she had money all this time to get the gold card, which
Exactly.
would now be a thing that he did, right? But I'm making the argument that the gold card isn't what a person like Nicki Minaj needed to become a citizen. Yet she refused to do
didn't
so
say
for
that's
several
what you said.
decades. I know you didn't.
I didn't say that's
Listen
what you said, sir.
to
I didn't say that's
my point. This will be the third and
heard you.
final
Said-
time that I'm going to say it. The gold card means fuck all to me because her previously, before Donald Trump, under his first administration, she should have been subjected to deportation from his last administration, from the fact that she's been in the United States for several decades and just refused to become a citizen. You then tried to make the argument that the gold card was citizenship. It is not. We clarified that it is a easier pathway to it from that point. My argument is Nicki Minaj should have never been here to even do the gold card per Donald Trump's policies because she wasn't a citizen.
Is it only per Donald Trump's policies? Isn't it that the policy since like forever?
Yeah,
Couldn't she have been
correct.
deported
But I'm
to
saying
Obama?
especially under
I
Donald
don't know why
Trump,
you keep
with
bringing
his
up-
rhetoric
I don't know why,
surrounding undocumented
especially-
migrant immigration.
Well, no, it's
Especially
interesting
under
you say
Donald Trump. Yes.
especially-
But per U.S.
Especially because who deported? Especially who deported more people, Obama or Trump?
Obama.
in their presidencies. Oh, okay. So especially under Obama.
Yes,
right?
because especially under Obama,
Especially-
under Obama prioritized
Especially-
violent criminals.
Especially let's
Oh, you're a weirdo.
Why do they think this is the way to argue? This
Right.
is stupid.
Very.
May I say something, please?
Go ahead.
So for Nicki Minaj, she has to basically kiss up to Trump, just
Whoa.
trying to keep it cute for TikTok purposes, because Nicki Minaj
Suck 'em
is
off, I'll say
married
it.
to a registered. Okay, cool. Is married to a registered schmex offender, and this isn't just like he committed a sex crime against a child. Is what he did. So in doing so, it would actually make it extremely tough for her to receive her citizenship via being married to an American citizen. All right. Because generally, all right, immigrants who are married to American citizens who have committed a sexual offense against a minor do not receive their citizenship. They're disqualified. There are avenues, a way around it. waivers may be possible, but in the grand scheme of things, they're typically denied. So we have to take a look at that also. All right. Another thing is that Nicki Minaj, all right, she can't get a pardon for her husband, y'all. I want y'all to know that because her husband committed a crime on a state level, and so did her brother. He committed a crime on a state level, both against children. So stop thinking that she's kissing up to Donald Trump because of her husband and her brother. All right. They committed crimes on a state level and were convicted by the state. Donald Trump cannot give them a pardon. All right. She's simply doing this because she does not want to be deported. And Nicki Minaj also does not qualify for the platinum card because she is subject to U.S. income tax on non-U.S. revenue, like non-U.S. income. So money she's made out of the country, she's had to pay a tax on it in the U.S. So she doesn't qualify for the platinum card.
Guys, not only do we need
God
to get
damn.
Erica up to 8,000 coins, but I haven't heard her say any thank yous to the links in the bio in a while. So make sure we're helping Erica for that cooking that she just did. And I just want to give you guys one last look at someone who is Trump's #1 fan. I just want you guys to look very closely at this photo, okay? Very closely at this photo. That is #1 fan energy right there. Look how thrilled she is.
So pleased.
She's so happy. She is so ecstatic that Daddy Trump is supporting her. Big
All right, wait.
W's to her.
I want to make.
Big
I want to make
W's to
someone.
her.
So, this is so funny. Are you taking a picture of 1 millisecond, a picture where she wasn't smiling to say?
Do you want to go
Did
watch
you
the footage of the
that?
couple milliseconds?
Wait. Did you really just take a picture at any moment in time?
I love how you just ignored every single thing Erica just said to nitpick at one point that I made for humorous reasons on a frame of her looking very dissatisfied as she's sitting with Donald Trump. I want you to make an argument against every single thing Erica just said.
I would have actually responded to Erica.
Oh, don't fucking lie, you bitch. Don't fucking lie. Don't fucking lie. Go ahead and respond to what Erica said, Mr. Smart Guy. Go ahead and respond to what Erica said. In fact, you're not allowed to say a single fucking thing else until you respond to what Erica said.
I will respond to Erica.
Right now.
Okay.
Right now.
Yeah, right now. After I respond.
Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Oh, this is pathetic. This is pathetic. The best the Trump supporter can do. Guys, I just want to let you know, he couldn't argue against himself. Actually, he did argue against himself when he came up and lied about the gold Trump cards, when he came up and made the stupid pivot to Nicki Minaj every fucking 2 seconds. And now that Erica has went over and relayed every single thing that he cannot refute, he was looking desperately for a way out, which was a stupid fucking photo of Nicki Minaj looking displeased that I put up for humorous reasons. How sad that you can't argue anything else but that. Guys, continue to tap the screen. Let's get the likes up to 400K. We are right there. We've slowed down on the taps. There's 451 of you in here. Let's get the likes up to 400K. And I'm going to give you guys 14 minutes. 14 minutes. It's 5:26. 14 minutes. Let's get the likes up to 400K and beyond. Keep double tapping that screen. Are you ready to respond to what Erica said?
Sir, I'm actually not going to respond. You know why? Because everything I talk.
So I don't give a fuck what you have to say past this point. Thank you for coming up. You can come back up when you're ready to respond to what Erica said. You can come back up when you're ready to respond to what Erica said. No problem. No problem whatsoever. I'll show the tube side the photo. I'm sure you guys have seen it already. I really wish there was a way to merge all this shit. So when I put it up on one, it's up for the other. Boo. That was pathetic. That was pathetic. Oh, your best argument is a photo? Are we going to ignore everything I said before then? Is that what we're doing? There's the photo, YouTube. This is his #1 fan. This is the photo of someone who is Donald Trump's #1 fan.
Bruh.
What?
Guess what?
What?
She didn't get no darn going gold card.
She didn't?
That was literally a memento. Like, that shit is not even a real one. So they didn't even really grant her that visa, the gold card visa. She doesn't even have it.
Ain't no
like
fucking
the
way.
White House literally said that, nah, that's not real. It's a memento. Yep, it says it's a memento rather than representing a legal visa document. A White House official has revealed.
Bro! This nigga gave her a token.
A token, because she's a fucking token. What happens to tokens, Hector?
They get spent.
They get what? There we go. They get spent. She's so stupid. This is so stupid.
That's funny. I should have looked it up when he was here. That's he would have ignored it. That's fucking funny. She didn't even get that, bro. She didn't even get that, bro. So she's subject to deportation right now. Nicki Minaj can get deported right now. So yes, this reinforces my point. Nicki Minaj is very much doing this to keep her citizenship. And I'm sure she's fucked up in the head as well. Like, I'm not denying that. Just like the average Trump supporter. Oh, I'm late to this. I'm so sorry. Debbie's in the chat too. Jana, for the $10 Venmo, Nicki Minaj is looking for a pardon in regards to her brother and her husband. Yeah. I mean, she's looking for something. She's looking for something.
But thank you, Jana. Jana, I gotta tell you, I'm so sorry, my love. But they were convicted on state level charges, so he can't do anything with pardoning them. And they both were convicted. I believe her brother, he may have been convicted in New Jersey, if not New York. And they both have Democratic governors. And her husband definitely was convicted in New York. And that's Hochul. I hope I pronounced her name right. So he's definitely not getting a pardon. So there, yeah.
Yep.
But she wants her citizenship. I'm reading right here, actually, Hector, because you know how we are, that she, per the White House official, supposedly she has had her permanent residency in the United States for about 20 years. Right. And but she does have to seek a pathway to citizenship because it's past time for her to do so. However, she does have a green card, supposedly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But that ain't never stopped Donald Trump before, has it?
I was just going to say, friendly reminder, guys, in the case of Dulce, I don't remember the rest of her name. They are literally going out there and now saying that the documents that you do have are forged. The Trump administration can now go, well, these documents are fake, and still get you when you present it to them with no evidence whatsoever. The evidence that they showed for Dulce was the fact that her mother and her father, to the best of my ability from what I saw, had 2 different last names. Put a 1 in the chat if your mom and your dad have 2 different last names when you were born here in the United States.
Okay, I'll just go ahead and put my 1.
I'm a bastard child, y'all. I'm going to put my 1 down there too. That's me. So yeah, the party or administration of competence, of intelligence, of masculinity, of strength. Lo and behold. Trump supporters request up in the box. You are the demographic of people that I want to have a conversation with. If you're over on the tube side, you may call in the number on screen, 737-295-5321. I'm married and I still have my maiden name. Exactly. Almost at 400K, 8K more. Almost at 400K. Keep tapping the screen. Guys, I want to hit 500. I want to hit 500 by the end of the stream. We are nearing the 3-hour mark, so we won't have too much longer anyway, and then the Trump supporters are running scared. So let's super tap. Show the algo you want to be here. Share out the live with your friends and family. Repost, add it to your story, put it in your group chats. If you haven't followed me, hit that follow button in the top left corner. We are live every Saturday at 3 p.m. CST and randomly throughout the week. Send your daily hard me's upon doing so. You get 15 free stickers after you do. You can choose to become a super fan here. I'd rather you not. I prefer all subscriptions in the Discord. But if you got it like that, go ahead. Consider subscribing to the platform. Follow Erica. Make sure you're following Erica. And let's get Erica up to 8K coins. I think I missed a GIF. I think Shauna sent something silver, and I forgot to call it out. Silver sports car. Yes, W's Shauna for the silver sports car. We just need 300 and something more to get Erica to 8K coins. Make sure you're following her as well and supporting her through the links in the bio. Finally, there's my links in the bio. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo if you want to send a donation or send a message. Follow me on the other social media platforms, joining the Discord. Follow me on the Instagram, subscribing on the YouTube. I'm working on maybe getting a Blue Sky again. I kind of don't care for Blue Sky, to be honest with you.
Me neither. Someone asked me about that earlier.
Yeah. And then finally, we do have some merch as well. We do have some merch. I went over the collections earlier. If you'd like to get yourself some loud liberal merch, you can do so with the TikTok shop or the links in the bio. They'll take you directly to mine. With that being said, yeah, keep doing the things, y'all.
I got some thank yous.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Sean, for the 5. Sean said, I live here in Santa Fe. My apartment complex is primarily Spanish speakers. I fear for them. I try not to get overwhelmed. I keep an eye out. That's the best that you can do, Sean. And I get so concerned. And thank you, Sean, very much for that. I just get so concerned that like people are going to have to start hiding their neighbors in their houses. You know what I mean?
Already are.
And like you live in the Southwest, you don't really have many places that you can hide your neighbors because we really don't have attics. Like you don't really have an attic nor a basement in the Southwest in our houses because of the climates and how they design the homes. So it's kind of like, where the hell are you gonna hide people? Seriously.
Really?
So it's very scary. It's very scary. And I don't understand how people do not see the correlations to a certain time in history. And then also with slave catchers going door to door, looking for friggin' slaves. Hey, come on, guys. Come on. What are we doing?
Dan said that reminds me of
are we
another
doing?
time period. Mm-hmm.
And Mason sent the $10 and said, if we are waiting, can we get some duets going? I feel like it would be good harmonies. That's funny.
Funny enough, I'll give y'all a little bit of Hector lore. I used to sing in choir as a kid.
I did too.
Amen. Amen.
Oh, and Mason sent another 10 and said, Queen. Wow, thank you, Mason. You're too kind. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
Chat, really quickly, is the stream lagging for anyone? W's for 400k likes. W's for 400k. Is the stream lagging or is this person just having issues with their own phone?
It's not lagging for me.
No. Get a new phone, buddy. Yeah, so I don't sing now, at least not for anyone. Y'all have to pay me a crazy amount of money for that. I do not sing in public. Absolutely not. That is for the shower. What are we doing? Alrighty. Now that we hit 400k, your final goal, and I want to see if we can do this in the next 24 minutes. Can we get to 500k? Can we get to 500k in 24 minutes? I need you guys to do this for one of two reasons, okay? Reason number one being, I've had my super tappers with less people in here do more, okay? I've had 60-something people in here getting 10k every 5 minutes, all right? Actually, less than that. I've seen it happen. Mel's one of those people. Nini's one of those people. Hell, if Nini was here, we'd be at 600k, and she'd have half of them by her damn self. So, let's super tap the screen. Let's get the likes to 500k. Reason number two. And now I'm going to be messy. Now I'm going to be a little messy, okay? Y'all want to tell me... Thank you guys for the follows. Y'all want to tell me that Parker got better tappers than y'all? Are y'all telling me that Parker's people tap more than y'all? I won't accept that. Because I've been in Parker's lives. Well, he'll get the certain amount of likes based off the sheer fucking numbers of people that are watching. But I'm just saying. When Parker's people showed up, Parker's people got to tapping. We hit 2 million likes that night. I know I got dope ass people in here. Don't let Parker's people show us up. Don't let all the white boys show us up. We love Parker over here. All right, keep doing the things, guys. Keep doing the things. Trump supporters request up. You can't be a
Adam,
liberal.
get in the box or you're a pussy.
You can't be a liberal and smart at the same time. So, you know what's funny about people who put that stuff in the chat, Erica?
Mm-hmm.
The invite that you're sending him, not only is he going to deny it because he's a bitch.
He denied it 2 times already.
He denied it 2 times. Okay.
He's a pussy.
So, Mr. What's his name? Irrelevant?
It's Adam.
Mr. Irrelevant. The reason why you guys do this is because you can't substantiate how liberal the liberalness and education very much correlate. You can't even substantiate how it's smart to be a Republican. You can't substantiate how it's smart to vote for Trump. You can't substantiate how it's smart to be a conservative. You know why you can't do that? I'm not even going to say it's because there's no way to do it. That's not what I'm going to say, because that would be giving a compliment to you. I think it's worse for you to say you can't articulate those points because you are. Is that a cancelable thing? Let me reword this. You can't do it because you don't have the necessary brain power to even try. Because there's a way to do it. I can do it.
Your brain is as smooth as a marble. You have no ridges in your brain.
No ridges.
All right. Your brain is as smooth as marble countertops.
Mental fortitude. Thank you. That's a great way to put it. Thank you so much, Kimmy. The bold.
I say testicular fortitude.
That too.
He ain't got none.
That too. The bold lion.
This guy's about as smart as a fucking box of rocks.
Ooh. Erica, why are you talking trash so early? The bold lion. Are you about as smart as a bag of rocks?
Was she talking to me or was she talking to you?
You, buddy. Talking about you. I wasn't talking to you, but about you.
You don't even know me.
Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. What is a tariff is a tax on the rich. I know you.
Oh. Oh, okay. It's you guys, huh? What's
wait,
up, man?
wait. Hold on. Erica, did he really say that?
Yeah, it's on my page. I made a video about stupid stuff that Trump supporters say.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Tariffs are a tax on the rich.
I don't know who this person is. I want to give him a chance to defend himself. Did you really say that tariffs are a tax on the rich, Lion?
It is. Just like, well, if I say businesses are tax collectors, that's not common knowledge, but that's what we are.
Businesses are tax collectors. Tax collectors in one sense.
In the sense that every single month, all the sales taxes that we collect, we have to report it and give it to the state. So we are essentially tax collectors. But you won't think about it like that in a general, normal way.
We would have to pay our taxes.
Yeah.
When someone buys something, they would pay for in the thing that they pay for, they would pay a tax. But then we would also pay a tax. So yes, in the loosest sense, you can say we're a tax collector, but I don't see the purpose of that statement would be.
So when I say, I said that to say.
Thank you for the bubble.
When I say the tariffs are a tax on the rich, that's not general sense, but that's what it is. Do you understand what I'm getting?
I understand exactly what you're getting at. I just think it's a really stupid hill or point to even bring up. It's really irrelevant. When you look at how tariffs would specifically negatively impact lower and middle class families and business owners, presenting it as a tariff on the rich specifically, why even bring that up? That's like the sky is blue. Like why even do that?
All I was doing was defending my point on.
Dan said, "And pants are leg prisons. Who cares?"
Pants are leg prisons. Like, what are you talking about?
He's correct. Pants are leg prisons. You're confined to your pants every single time you put them on.
Just like bras or titty underwear.
So I want to tell you something, Lion. You see what just happened? You see what just happened, Lion? You see that pause you just had? You see the thought you just had in your head? Like, that was stupid. That was a fucking stupid point. Why were we talking about that? That's exactly how Erica and I felt when you said tariffs are a tax on the rich. Congratulations. Now you know.
It is a tax on the rich.
Thank you so much, Dan. That was fucking perfect, Dan. W's, Dan.
You guys are ridiculous. You don't think, you think like sheep.
Sure.
You think like everybody else.
Really? How does everyone else think?
Outside of the block.
How does everyone else think?
You wouldn't think.
How does everyone else think?
That a business is a tax collector. You wouldn't think that because you're regular people. If you owned a business, you would understand that. If you owned a business, you would understand
I do own a business.
that the tariffs are a tax that I have to pay to the government.
So, do you regret your vote yet?
Of course not.
Of
Are you
course
kidding
not?
me? Are you kidding
said
me?
that so
do you guys understand
passionately.
what's at stake? Do you understand what's at stake?
No, I
You
don't
don't
understand what's at
what's
stake.
at
Please
stake.
tell me what's at
You
stake.
guys are low informational.
Yes, I'm
and
low
you're
information.
shit.
I'm low information. Please tell me what's at stake.
You're very low information.
Yes,
You're
please tell me
shit.
what's at stake.
What's at stake is the world reserve currency. The dollar being the world reserve currency, that's at stake. The petrodollar, which Saudi Arabia did not renew in 2025, is at stake. You know, the SWIFT system is at stake. And what we have to defend these things is the U.S. military. And that's what Donald Trump is using to preserve our power and our position in the world.
How is Donald
Low
Trump
information people
weaponizing the
will
U.S.
never
military the way that he has?
Will never get it.
How is that?
Never get it.
How is that fixed our dollar? Actually, hold on a second. This guy may be more interesting.
Call from
Garrett.
Garrett, you're on the line. You a Trump supporter?
Yes, sir. I'm a Trump supporter.
Wonderful. Do you think that you're smarter than the guy we have up on the panel?
I'm not watching the stream. I don't know who's on the panel. Sorry.
Oh, well, you clearly were watching it because then you were able to call in.
Well, I saw you were live, so I called in the number. I'm not watching the stream at the moment, but
Got you.
can I hear?
Got you.
Can I hear who's on the panel or?
No, you can't, unfortunately. Hey, Bo Lion, come back. Just come back. Alrighty. Do you regret your vote?
I want to just say he lied about
No,
the
I do not.
petrodollar, by the way.
I know he did. You do not. Okay, cool. Why is that?
Because Donald Trump has done what I voted for in regards to immigration. That was my main issue I voted for.
Okay. I want to ask you a legit question. I don't know how long you've been watching, if this is your first time seeing me, whatever. How many times do you think I go over the immigration argument with Trump supporters on a daily basis? Take a wild guess.
Maybe 4 or 5 times.
No, that's lowballing it, but yeah, good enough. And what do you think my position on immigration is? Just throw it out there.
Well, I think you're against Trump, so I think you're probably pro-immigration.
Well, again, let's not focus on Trump specifically in regards to immigration. I guess how the Trump administration Republicans go about it. What exactly do you think my position on immigration is? Like you said, pro-immigration, but in what sense? What kind of immigration?
And like, you're pro immigration, like illegal immigration.
I am pro illegal immigration. Okay. Give me a second. Guys, we are almost at 450K likes. That's what I'm talking about. We're not letting fucking Parker people beat us in the taps, okay? Y'all have 14 minutes. 14 minutes. Let's get the likes up to 500K. 500K. W's to everyone on the YouTube side who got the likes up to over 100. 6,000%. You guys are fucking amazing. Appreciate every last one of you. Remember to do all the things. Follow, heart me's, donate, links in the bio, super chat, super sticker, blah. Okay, back to guest. You think I'm pro illegal immigration. Why do you think that I'm pro illegal immigration?
Because that's the natural opposition point to being against illegal immigration. Because the party, are you a Democrat? I should ask that question.
I am a Democrat.
Okay, so if you're going with the Democrat Party, you'd be pro the illegal immigration, as it's called, like the pro-migration into America.
You think Democrats are pro illegal immigration?
I mean, I think so.
How do you explain Obama then?
Obama?
Yeah.
I was too young to pay attention to politics when Obama was president. But if you want to talk about Obama, I mean, yeah, you could tell me a bit about him.
I could just use a point to say that he was literally nicknamed the deporter-in-chief, was sued by the ACLU for his deportation practices. And quite literally, Republicans even compliment him because they believe he's the last Democratic president who actually cared about the border. It's wrong, but that's what they believe. So I find that to be interesting. And Joe Biden, who everyone says now is the terrible, horrible illegal immigration advocate, was his vice president. And many of his deportation tactics or immigration tactics, Joe Biden directly got from Obama. I would argue Joe Biden was more humanitarian than Obama, to be honest with you. But yeah, basically I said all that to say the last couple of Democratic presidents have done nothing to show that they are pro-illegal immigration.
Then what would you have to say about all the migrants that came in illegally and now Trump is deporting them?
Easy.
using ICE?
We've had undocumented migrants crossing the border forever now because there's no such thing as a closed and shut border. What we can control is proactive ways to stop them from getting even to the border, and then interior enforcement with ICE. We respond differently than Republicans when it comes to undocumented migrant immigration in the country. But our position is the same. We don't like it.
Uh-huh. So
I mean,
you
I'm a
can
little
close
bit
the
different. I
border.
actually think it really doesn't fucking matter, but I understand we have laws.
I think it matters. I think it does matter, actually, because think about it like this. Americans want to work for a living like wage, like normal pay. But then we have undocumented migrants coming in who will work for practically nothing.
Okay. So the undocumented
So they'll
migrants,
take the jobs.
Yeah, so the undocumented migrants that you'd be talking about would either A, be taking work that would be under the table, in which American citizens were legal, right? We don't have to do that. So then they would be susceptible to abuse, missed payments, so on and so forth, versus us, we have protections. So I don't see how undocumented migrants being here and working under the table threatens us. Secondly, to the ones that would be able to legally allowed to work, asylum seekers, so on and so forth, I'm of the firm opinion that I believe in a meritocracy. I don't believe anyone should just get handouts just because. That's between you and your family, not necessarily the government, unless the government does things specifically to negatively impact you, and then they should pay you. But anyways, I think if you're an able-bodied person, you're able to go out and work, then you have no excuse to be in any shit position other than yourself. So with that being said, I don't think a single undocumented migrant can threaten my job.
Also, there's been a lot of violence I've seen from people who are the pro-immigration, like some of the people who think the Western United States should come back to being Mexico, should return to being part of Mexico. You know, I actually managed a Quiznos in LA, and during the LA riots, I was very scared that my business would be damaged, destroyed. And I'm just against that kind of riotous violence that we see on the left, whether it's the George Floyd riots, the ICE riots, or the further ICE riots in Minnesota.
That was
you don't see that.
one hell of a pivot. But sure, we can go into that. Did you know that political violence has been rampant on the Republican side, and we have the most recorded from Republicans for the past several decades now?
I haven't. I mean, political violence from Republicans. Can you name a notable Democrat who's been attempted assassinated or has been
I can name
assassinated in
notable
the
Democrats
past?
that were assassinated. Melissa Hortman and her husband. They killed a dog too. And despite that happening before Charlie Kirk, there was a proposition passed in Congress and universally voted on by both sides to honor him versus someone who is an actual congresswoman and working on behalf of our country in our political process.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, I can name Donald Trump, who they shot at. Oh, they hit him. He got shot. He took a bullet for this country. And then there was...
Did you know?
Charlie Kirk, who
How
was
many
killed.
times did someone try to shoot at Donald Trump?
To my knowledge, twice.
You're correct.
The first time in Butler, Pennsylvania, then the second time golfing somewhere in Florida.
That is correct. 2 times people tried to kill Donald Trump. 2 times it was white men. Both times they were Republicans.
They were Republicans?
That's correct. Thomas Matthew Crooks, the first kid who got popped, he was a registered Republican. Clearly, he may have separated from that, but he was a registered Republican. Second guy was a registered Republican as well. I do not remember his name.
It was registered. You can be registered a Republican but still vote Democrat in every way, shape, and form.
Yeah,
so that
but
would
if
make
we're
someone a
talking about
Democrat.
for your primaries, which most states you have to register for that party to vote in your primaries. Some you don't have to. But then you can also change your registration to whatever other party that you would associate yourself with, which they haven't done for, well, not Thomas Matthew Crooks, but the other guy didn't do for some time.
Yeah, and it's like, I'm registered as a Democrat because I'm in Los Angeles, but I vote Republican.
Why are you? Wait, why are you registered as a Democrat just because of your location?
Because Republicans are not well liked in the city of Los Angeles.
What does it have to do with your belief system? If you are a Republican and you believe Republican policies, why wouldn't you register as a Republican? Which also tells me, and I'll have to double check this on California law, to see if you can vote in primaries. because you would have to be registered as a Republican in several states to do that. Let me look this up real quick.
I've only just started being active in politics very recently. I'm a Trump
Obama went
supporter.
through
I didn't even vote in the
assassination attempts too.
2024 election.
You have to register as the party. Not registered.
I did
as
vote in the.
with.
I did vote in the special elections last year on Proposition 50? Yeah, I voted against that. It still went through, unfortunately.
Why'd you vote against that?
Because I don't want the districts to change. I didn't want the districts to change.
It was what the people voted on. Why didn't you want the district to change?
Why didn't I want it to change? Because I didn't want Republicans to lose even more power in California, because we already have little power, except in the city of Huntington Beach, which is a very beautiful city, and I might move there.
Presidential primary elections, NPP voters. What is NPP? No party preferences. NPP voters were formerly known as declined to state or DTS voters. Voters will receive a nonpartisan ballot that does not include presidential candidates. A nonpartisan ballot contains only the names of candidates for voter-nominated offices and local partisan offices, blah, blah. NPP voters may vote in a political party's partisan election, even if the political party, by party rule, duly noticed to the Secretary of State, authorizes NPP voters to vote in the next presidential primary election. Okay, got it. Cool, you can do that. All right. So what were we talking about? Oh yeah, political violence. It was Republicans who tried to take out Trump. So the riots that you're talking about would be a small percentage, specifically if we're talking about Black Lives Matter back in 2020. There would be a small portion of protests, legal, peaceful protests that took place across the country outside of the few instigators. And the ICE ones, yes, I actually can't sit here and argue with you about a large portion of the ICE, and by large I don't mean substantial, but a large portion of ICE protests being riots or straight up riots. I can't argue with that. But then again, we do have
I saw it in the streets.
Unchecked gang member with badge force going out here and scooping up anybody and everybody they want and then shooting Americans in the face with the backing of the administration.
What do you mean? What do you mean unvetted?
Oh, yes.
You have to be trained to become ICE.
So ICE recruits, as of late, we have several reports showing that some of their vetting processes have been fast-tracked or straight up not happening. There's a case in Brunswick, Georgia, where this individual was allowed to go into training six weeks in before they found out that he had assault battery charges.
Right. But I would say a majority of the ICE agents are vetted.
Well, there's no way to know that.
There's no way to know that?
That's correct. We can't know that by, say, ICE agents without masks walking around, and then we can look up their records because we don't know who they are because they're allowed to wear masks. We can't trust DHS for saying it because they've been lying their ass off for several months now, years, really and truly a year, a little over a year. So there's that.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, I can defend the murder of Renee Good. I can defend ICE on that one.
That is a crazy way to start a sentence. I can defend the murder of Renee Nicole Good. Has to be one of the craziest things I've heard on this app in several days now. But give me a second. I will give you the opportunity to attempt to do what you allegedly think you can do. Guys, thank you guys so much for not showing us up to Parker's people. We got 3 minutes and we're almost at 500K. Y'all didn't quite do it, but you're close enough. Super tap, super tap, super tap, super tap. Let's get the likes up to 500K. That's what I'm talking about. I know the Hectara. We're just going to go back to Hectivus. I know the Hectivus are the best out here. We know this. Y'all just sleeping for a second. Y'all was sleeping. So keep doing that. Hit that follow button if you haven't already. We're about to be wrapping up here after this guest If you're over on the tube side, make sure that you subscribe. If you're not subscribed and you're over on the TikTok side, go subscribe. We were trying to end the stream with 2K subscribers, and we're at 1.96 so far. So make sure you're subscribing over on the tube side. Exact same username, Hector Talks with 2 R's. Thank you for the gifts. We just have one more gift goal. It's going to be these Let 'em Cooks here. And of course, the best ways to support the stream is going to be the links in the bio. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Cash App and Venmo is Hector Talks with 2 R's. PayPal, Hector Pal with 2 O's and 2 R's. And if you're over on the YouTube side, send a super chat or a super sticker. Make sure we take care of Erica as well. Looks like she's still not at 8,000 coins. Let's get Erica to 8,000 coins. 8,000 coins. Throw some gifts on Erica. Let's get her up there. All right? Great. Cool. And her links are in the bio as well. Back to you, guests. I'm now going to give you the floor to defend the murder of Renee Nicole Good.
All right. So she was being detained by ICE, which is federal law enforcement, and she drove forward into an ICE officer who was standing in front of her vehicle, who then opened fire on her, killing her.
Okay. So you said that she was being detained. The problem with that argument is that it would be based off of one agent that walked up to her car and was then trying to get her out. With previous reports, and we've seen other ICE agents who are on the scene politely asking her to, to move her vehicle. So we actually have no way, shape, or form of telling whether she was being detained or not. And even if she was, it wasn't the second ICE officer's responsibility because he was supposed to coordinate with the first one who politely asked her to move out of the way. That was her order, to move. There was no reason to detain her in that moment. As to the second point that you made, the ICE officer who was in front of agent, who was in front of her vehicle, he chose to walk in front of it and put himself in this position, despite getting in trouble for it before. That specific agent, I don't remember his name, despite him getting in trouble for that before and that being against ICE, DHS, and overall policies. In fact, we have reports going all the way back to 2014. W's Andy for sending Erica that. I don't know what teddy bear gift that is. Despite the reports that we have of ICE agents since 2014, as early as 2014, I can think of,
Andy.
Intentionally throwing themselves in front of vehicles so they have a justification to shoot the citizen or undocumented migrant.
I mean, the justification was she drove forward when an ICE officer was standing in front of her car. Now
she drove forward with her steering wheel turned all the way to the right, which was outside of the direction of the ICE agent, who would have then pushed himself or leaned forward and be in any vicinity to the moving vehicle.
Right, but she still just decided to drive forward.
She decided to comply with an order, or better yet, out of fear of the second or third ICE agent who was then tried to drag her out of the car. So yes, she drove forward with her steering wheel turned all the way to the right because she was trying to leave, not hit anyone.
Right,
nor would that be a justification for getting shot in the face. I don't know if you know that. It's irrelevant even if she was driving, per DHS policy, it's irrelevant even if she was driving her car directly into him, he still would not have been authorized to shoot her.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if this does go to court, I don't know if it's going to court. I don't think her case is going to hold up, and I think the courts are going to rule in favor of the ICE officer.
Sure. Why do you think that the officer fired his gun?
Because he felt his life was endangered based on his visual. Yeah.
So a person who is outside of the direction of a moving vehicle is justified in believing their life is in danger?
He was right on that car. You know, he suffered internal bleeding, so he was clearly hit.
He did not. We have no reports of that whatsoever.
Yes, he did. He suffered internal bleeding, and he was rushed to the hospital.
We have no substantial. He was not rushed to the hospital. We literally see the video of him walking off just fine afterwards.
Yeah, a lot of people walk off just fine from car accidents, but they go to the doctor's office later and realize
they go to
have
the doctor later to get
That's
an
very
evaluation.
common.
That's 6,000% correct. And we do not have a medical report of that agent, despite knowing his name and everything else, showing that he suffered from internal bleeding. Nor would it correlate with what we saw with our own eyes from every single angle, which was that he did not get hit. At maximum, you can argue maybe his arm got nicked. Maybe. But even then, it's not supported by video evidence.
He was still vehicular attempted manslaughter.
No. Because again, he was out of the direction of the vehicle.
But the vehicle still moved when he was in the direction of it. See, cars.
No. How can a vehicle move to you if you're not in the direction of the vehicle, and the direction of the car steering wheel is the complete opposite of where you're at?
You realize cars, they don't just turn instantly. You have to move and they turn. And he got nicked when the car was turning, thus he opened fire
He
and killed her.
didn't get, first off, okay. Even if I'm to go with your argument that he got nicked upon her turning out of his direction, that would be supporting my argument, which is that he did not have the right to shoot her in the face. If you got nicked by a vehicle that is now completely out of your direction, going the opposite direction of you, you don't have the right to shoot said person because you are out of harm's way. If he shot her because he got nicked, that would have been retaliation.
Yeah, which is lawful. It's self-defense.
I'm sorry, what?
It's lawful. It's self-defense.
Do you know the difference between, what does retaliation mean?
Retaliation is like defense for an action.
No. Retaliation is not defense for an action.
What is retaliation? What is the
retaliation
definition of it?
would be in a response to an action, right? Self-defense would be for the purpose of defense. So if you were defending yourself against an act, it would have to be an immediate threat to you, right? Which Renee Nicole Good was not. Retaliation would be in response to something she did. Per what you said, the response, the act would have been getting nicked, and then he would have then retaliated for that, and that's where the self-defense argument goes away, because by the time he got nicked, or even as he allegedly got nicked, he was completely out of harm's way.
Yeah, he was still hit by a car.
Again, I'm going with your argument, which is wrong, by the way, but I'm entertaining it anyway. I'm going with your argument that he got nicked. When did he fire the first shot?
As the car was right on him, like the car was pressed to the man's abdomen.
Did he shoot the first shot before or after he got nicked?
I'm just sick of these fat lesbian motherfuckers. These bitches. And you're a bitch too.
That tracks.
You're talking to a minor, motherfucker.
That tracks.
These children need help.
That tracks.
I do not believe that children are the future. They have not been taught well.
Not the
Please
white
do not
ones,
let
that's
them
what I
lead the
said.
way. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. What is happening? What is happening?
I mean, I'm not even, obviously, for terms of service, can't be talking to kids out there, but let's be clear. Everything he was saying wasn't a kid argument. Grown-ass Trump supporters make the exact same arguments. They say the exact
He
same
definitely was
things.
listening to his parents.
Imagine being under the age of 18 and looking at to Trump as some type of, Jesus Lord. Guys, the reason why I am the way that I am is that I look to people like Bob Ross as examples, okay? Go watch some Bob Ross. That's what a lot of you kids need to do. Some of y'all didn't grow up watching Bob Ross and his shows. Happy little trees. Anti-cases. That's my cue, y'all.
Said
my
he was
cue.
finished
I
after
missed
that one.
I missed the super chat. I hope I didn't miss more. Hold on. Let me find it. W's in the chat too, Miss Donna. Hi, Miss Donna. My favorites, please split. I appreciate you both so much. MAGA, Blaga, FBA running scared. Their daddy is destroying the ability to debate. My prayer is working. Psalms 109, 7 through 16. Thanks for all you do. I'm actually going to read that. I'm curious as to what that says. W's in the chat to you, Miss Donna. W's in the chat to you. Erica, I think that means I owe you $35 now.
Okay.
So there's that. Okay, so let me... Psalms 109. If you're not like biblical, which I'm not, I'm just curious because they sent a super chat for it. I want to see what Psalms 109 says. I think they said verse 7 through 16. I'm going to read the NIV because why not? 7 through 16. When he is tried, let him be found guilty, and may his prayers condemn him. May his days be few. May another take his place of leadership. Oof. Oof. May his children be fatherless and his wife a widow. May his children be wandering beggars. May they be driven from their ruined homes.
Can
May
we do one more?
Huh?
Can we do one more?
One more what?
You have someone in the box, that's why.
Oh, sure. Go ahead. You can let him up. May a creditor seize all he has. May strangers plunder the fruits of his labor. May no one extend kindness to him or take pity on his fatherless children. May his descendants be cut off, their names blotted out from the next generation. May the iniquity of his fathers be remembered before the law. Remember, his father was a KKK member. May the sin of his mother never be blotted out. What is her sin? Getting with the Trumps? May their sins always remain before the Lord, that he may blot out their name from the earth. For he never thought of doing a kindness, but hounded to death the poor and the needy and the broken-hearted. Let the church say, amen. God damn it, Erica. We're going to get it right.
I thought I was off mute. My bad. I said it too. I said it. I just thought I was off mute. I was like, amen. And I was like, why he not? Oh, I'm on mute. Shit.
Amen. Hallelujah. I agree
Amen.
with that prayer right there. 6,000%. Hallelujah. All righty.
Fantastic.
I'm going to let you have fun with this.
Hi, Jan. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yeah, I
Hi.
did. Wait. Before we begin, I just want to preface this. You have a delinquent named Shauna in your chat, and she's verbally assaulting me. Actually.
All right, and that was
That's his head mod. That's funny.
You can watch your fucking mouth is what you can do.
Boom.
With that being said, thank you guys for showing up in the stream. Hector, please post that Bible verse.
Damn, you dropped it.
Yeah, that's not happening. Psalms 109, 7 through 16. I think I got it right.
I don't know how you thought that was gonna go.
Psalms 109, 7 through 16. You had one job. Trump supporters regret your vote. You had one job, to make an argument against this. And instead you decided to come up attacking mods like a little bitch boy. Like a little bitch boy. And for some reason you're following me. In fact, let me let you back up. Hey, bitch boy, you want to make an argument?
Man. My bad.
Yeah, you're bad. You want to make a fucking argument?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, fantastic. The floor is yours.
Yeah, Trump is good for the economy. He's good for getting these people out of here. And honestly, just for the spirit, you know what I mean? Just get a good mascot, right?
That doesn't make any sense.
We need strong personalities here, all right?
Jan,
Too much diplomacy.
I just want to ask you a question. How old are you for TikTok purposes?
21.
Please? 21. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Go on. Your vocal fry is.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm on
Oh shit.
She didn't want to do it. Okay.
Wait. Come back up. 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 Thank you.
What's going on, man?
That was an accident.
That's a lot.
That was an accident. My fault.
Thought we were turning a new leaf.
Sure. We're turning a new leaf, guys. This is a fresh start. Fresh start, okay?
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
We're not doing this shit that he did before. Here we go. I'm now going to give you the floor to make your argument. Go. How is he good for the economy? What the fuck is the spirit of the... What? What does that mean? What? How is he good for the spirit of the people? How? Why? Why are you rallying behind Trump? Can you get more specific? Can you get more specific on how he's a good person to rally behind? Charismatic figure?
Under that kind of leadership instead of
charisma over. I told Shauna she can kick him after the tune.
That was fun.
Told Shauna she can kick him after the tune. Yeah, ain't no new starting no new fucking leaf. You started off wrong. Fuck you and your mama and your daddy.
I'm sorry.
With that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I enjoyed your guys' company. We had one hell of a show, and we're going to go ahead and conclude here. Let me see where we're at on the YouTube subscribers. God damn it. We got up to 1.97. That's fine. The next stream, we should be done. With that being said, wait, hold on. Did y'all do the other thing I asked you to do?
What was the other
Erica's
thing?
at 10K. Oh!
Yay!
W's.
Thank you.
W's. Yes, Ash, I am on YouTube. Every single time I'm live here, I'm dual streaming on YouTube. Exact same username, Hector Talks with 2 R's. Every last one of you need to go over there and subscribe to it. Every last one of you. With that being said, I don't know what the fuck he thought this was. Let me find out who we're going to raid here. I sub. Thank you so much, Jessica. WCU. Let's see who's live. You guys want to just hear some news, or you guys want to hear debates? Because if you want to just go over the news with a very charismatic, fantastic creator, African Night is live. We haven't done a African raid ever. I think we should do a African raid. Yeah, y'all can go
Half
wherever you wanna go
African.
afterwards. We're gonna do a African raid. But yes, last PSA, guys. Look in the top left corner, hit that follow button. If you're not following me, hit that follow button. We are live every Saturday at 3 p.m. CST and randomly throughout the week. So make sure that you're hitting that follow button. Send your daily heart miss if you haven't already. Consider becoming a team member. Buddy, no. We're done. No. Do all the shits. Tap the screen. That doesn't matter. We're ending. Follow Erica. Erica, are you going live tonight?
No, I'm gonna hang out with Dan.
Okay. Erica's going to go hang out with Dan. Dan is going live tonight. Otherwise, I would do a Dan raid right now. So you'll see Erica and Dan later. If you're not following Dan, you have no idea who Dan is. Make better decisions. Follow Erica, and you'll see her tonight over there. Dan is a fantastic creator. Quite literally one of my top 5 creators on this platform. And I don't throw that around loosely. Top 5 creators on this platform is Dan. Okay. But yeah, hit that follow button. Like I said, there's always going to be the links in the bio. If you want to get yourself some merchandise, joining the Discord community, follow me on the other social media platforms, subscribing to the YouTube, follow me on Instagram. You can do all that through there. Erica has her links to other social media platforms, Discord if you're a subscriber, and everything else as well. Thank you so much to the donos, whether it's a super chat, whether it's through Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo, whether it's through the TikTok gifts. I appreciate every last one of you. And those of you who are not able to donate, you're just as important too. Your taps, your comments, all that's engagement, all of that TikToks loves, and it pushes us out. So every single one of you are important. I appreciate every last one of you for your support here. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and do a raid. We're going to raid this creator up on the background, African Night. Go ahead and do a African raid and say Hector Raid when you get in there. Hector Raid. Do it for one of 2 reasons. One,
Don't lie. Say Erica Rain and drop some hearts in the chat.
see, this is the problem. 1, let them know the love and support is coming from me, and 2, to stroke my ego. Fuck it. You can say Hector and Erica Raid to African Night. I will be over there momentarily. Probably just not up on the panel. I gotta go. I gotta go get my boba. Shout out to Victor. And I gotta go get my car cleaned out before they close really quickly. All right. Hector Raid, African Night. Thank you so much, Erica, for being here. Once again, hit that follow button. Make sure you're
Thanks,
following her.
everyone.
Deuces. Oh, here we go. What do you mean pause? End. The fuck? Oh, I hit the wrong button. Okay, bye. Hector Raid, African Night. TubeSide, he is not dual streaming on YouTube, so no YouTube raid over there. Just go wherever you want to go. Go find another beautiful blackballed liberal creator to support, or anybody. Go find anyone to support. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all for the next stream. We'll be live tomorrow. I think it's going to be tomorrow night. We're going to be live.